to Terry, but Terry is damn good. I mean, great damage. He has every single tool you can think of. That far C, man, it is a disruptor.
For sure, yeah. I mean, I always say this about Terry, but like he wants you to try to tech, and he'll like kill you for it.
Oh yeah, Terry players will, they love to do the run in your face and neutral jump, but already Walooiji. Okay, yep, there's that far C into the straight Terry confirmed.
Let's see what we got. Nice blocks so far. Blocks. Okay, doesn't punish though.
Not at all, just feeling out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's hard to know when to punish because they can opt to do like continue the Rekka string, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice backdash, but no punish, unfortunately.
Yeah, wrong button. I think if we opt for a light normal there, maybe the target combo, light kick and sustain heavy punch.
Definitely.
Could have been big damage for HeroKami, but another throw. Waluigi goes for the overhead too. Yeah, throw out a rev blow. And another one. Okay.
Very nice, very nice.
I love me a good strike throw, Andrew.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
Plus frames. Doesn't block that one.
That used to be such a devastating tactic. I want to say, especially early in this game's lifespan.
Yeah.
But everyone's looking out for the power wave now. Excuse me, after EX burn up.
Yeah, that's like where it's kind of evolved to. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Overheated himself. HeroKami had a chance, but drops the combo.
Unfortunate. Too early for the throw. Yeah, you got to capitalize on these whips here. HeroKami can definitely press forward. We're in overheat now. Waluigi has to be very apparent of that meter because they're still not an SPG, right? So they don't have access to super, but now they do.
Yes, indeed. Nice sequence. Opens them up low. Has another chance. Tries to bait stuff out.
Yo, he got his meter back and immediately went to going crazy. But here we go. If I am HeroKami, yeah, drop it all. Level 1 super.
Oh, it is enough.
Yeah, it's enough. Yeah, that little kid packs a punch, bro.
Sure does. HeroKami now evens it up. 1-to-1 rounds.
Yeah, I'm half expecting Kain to like come out of his estate with his fuzzy slippers on. Like, stop making noise outside. Oh, level 1.
Lawn. Uh-oh.
He has no lawn.
No lawn? He's got a fountain, bro.
Got a fountain, yeah. Ooh, another throw.
Oh, nice backdash again. Yeah, HeroKami, this is the second time he's represented the backdash option. In the okay, nice double jump. Caught Walooiji actually teching.
And then to keep it short, looking for a big kill possibly off the damage here. But this is going to hurt. Now we're in SPG. I mean, if you're HeroKami, I was going to say good tech right there. Rev blows have been neutralized by the throw, so I can definitely see that they're not doing it. That's big here. This could actually do the trick, spin all of your meter, go right into the hidden gear. HeroKami's going to do it. Play the song, baby. That's it. Wow. Just like that.
Yeah, that was actually so unfortunate. It looked like it was actually a heavy DP that Walooiji tried, but didn't get the break.
Yeah, he didn't get the break. That's why it's important, right, to know when you want to let that DP rip completely like that. I think in every situation, you should always look to break your DP.
Yeah, you almost never want to use just like raw heavy DP unless you have like a very specific reason to be using it. And a good trick is to just like always hold the rev button after you input the heavy DP, and that'll always give you the rev or the break.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
I've been doing it manually.
You like blink and then hold.
Okay. So you take shortcuts in life, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, you know, you got to. You got to. When you're playing for $1.5 million,
that's true.
Why not?
I agree. Is the record stream confirmed? Oh, try to meaty overhead, but just missing shy of it. HeroKami coming up on such good luck here.
Nice.
That double jump again.
You always look so foolish when you like swing into it, right?
Yeah, it gets to the point where I'm just looking at air-to-air like Hokuto players because trying to get an anti-air situation out of them, you just don't get it often.
It's tough, yeah. And again, HeroKami backdashing for the third time. The throw.
Oh, that's gonna no. He thought it was close enough to get close C. That does link. Uh-oh.
Nice backdash again.
It's a close one. About to be 15 seconds on the clock.
Uh-oh. Could have been it, honestly.
Yeah, I think the hit duration on that was long enough to get a run-up DP.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's one of those situations you gotta just know immediately and attach. It's only first round, so like I'm sure these players are still kind of maybe warming up. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
Oh, but doesn't confirm.
It doesn't keep it going. All right, so HeroKami is definitely starting to recognize the throw patterns from Walooiji. I want to see of course, as soon as I say that. Yeah, commentators be lying.
Okay, managed to get out of the corner. Doesn't get punished too hard for it either. Oh, good spacing, but doesn't get a punish. Oh, and this is going to hurt quite a bit. Never mind the big drop.
Yeah, got to delay that crack shoot ever so slightly to get the juggle time. No, that does not go through fireballs. HeroKami still on his last legs. Anything we'll do at this point? We haven't seen it yet either, but interesting. So is that just a Hoku sweep thing? Because I feel like any other
he pressed it too late, that's all.
Okay, yeah. It's delayed. Yeah, when you see a sweep in this game, that's go time.
Yeah.
Especially depending on the range you are. Close enough, you can get a close heavy normal depending on the character you have and really go to town. So.
Yo, Walooiji, though, waking up a little bit, getting a lot of damage. Nice. Okay, actually punishes the backdash in the corner this time.
Oh, yeah. Pressing forward here. He's trying to open up, expecting to throw. Oh, my
goodness. Runs right into the heavy normals.
Yeah, it's punched in the face.
All right, that'll do it. Yo, Walooiji now, it seems, has a read on HeroKami's defensive tendencies.
So shout out to Walooiji, spelling his name in such a way that he can't be sued. You know, we're always thinking about that.
It's legally distinct.
We don't want to get caught out here. Right now, trying to catch HeroKami in something, but nice JA anti-air. Neutralize the advancement from Terry, but that
my goodness. Yo.
Jump D.
Oh, wow. Opens him up low. Okay, big chance here for HeroKami. Has the knockdown. Doesn't do a quick rise. Big. Oh, my goodness. Yo, these spacing, like, decisions from Walooiji, a little questionable, I got to say.
Yeah, he's trying to catch Hulk, though, like, advancing, but HeroKami hasn't really been – he's been as active as other Hoku players, right? Like, he very rarely goes for the air feint. I don't think I've seen him go for the air feint at all this entire
you're right. I don't think he has. Nice tech that time from HeroKami. This time opting not to go for the backdash since it got punished so badly. Hold up. He's teching a lot now. This is it's kind of scary.
It is. And he didn't even touch SPG yet, but the rev meter is going up. There's the slide.
Oh my gosh, yo. That's the classic, bro. In any, like, two-button throw game, always happens.
Run up just shy, whiff it. Yeah, it happens all the time. 10 seconds left. HeroKami really slowing things down to a halt, but he can't afford to make any mistakes because this will be the last game for him on the winner's side. Ooh!
Wait, that was an opportunity there. 3 seconds remaining. I can't tell who has the lead.
No, HeroKami doesn't have the lead. Oh, wait, now he does. The magical zero frame. Yo, so excellent. SNK titles, it doesn't end immediately at 0. It lingers on for another second. And that is what kept HeroKami so far in this game.
Exciting nail-biter of a round. And now it's down to the final round for both players. And they're both fully loaded, too.
Fully loaded. Walooiji SPG in the center. HeroKami's opting to save theirs at the end. Oh, but there's, the frame trap with the Rekkas.
Nice block on the overhead.
Walooiji's pressure.
That could have been a punish, I think, maybe with a down B.
Nice awareness from Walooiji. So the revving up of the meter started attacking the defense, and he is looking in a really good position here.
Wow, he just didn't block those. Oh my gosh, yo, he's been getting opened up by the run up low quite often.
Ooh.
That was so dangerous.
That was. Oh, doesn't check it. Okay, this is going to hurt, and we have the extra mark. No, he's not going to go for the bigger combo here, leaving some damage on the table. There's the hop slash. And Hulk's got his bar back.
Oh my gosh. He's just not ready for these burn knuckles to whiff.
Oh, no, there it is.
Hi, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. You got to punish that. There you go. At least it's something. Nice block from Walooiji.
This is going down to the wire again. The walk-up throw. Piccolo health left for Kami. What can he do? Just defending so he doesn't eat the chip. Still has SPG. How did he get over that crack shoot?
I don't know, man.
Did he do it? Is it going to work? Oh, no. Yeah, I hate to see it end up that way. Defense was immaculate. Try to snipe out some type of a super or a button press there because the pressure was heavy.
He's pretty good. He can make you explode off of just a couple of bad defensive decisions. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Just finding those initial hits can be a little tricky sometimes, depending on how well Ronan manages to keep him out.
Ronan's got good defense too, right? He's a Marvel player, so we might see
defense.
we might see him, be able to navigate through the EX like dash through the little crawl he has.
Right.
He has to go over. But right now, looking solid. Let's see. Oh, anti-air far D. Okay.
Oh, has him in the corner now, and you see cranking the rev gauge up. Ronan Healy at 94%, about to overheat.
Yeah, and that forced a different action out of him, right? He knew he couldn't block forever, but he's about to lose his SPG. Save jump setup. No, try to go for the crawl into the low follow-up, but blocked it there.
There it is, the overheat. Nice backdash, though. Managed to punish the throw attempt. Black Eye in the corner.
That is something, too, I wanted to bring up. Both these characters, I would say, some of the best when it comes to cranking out your rev bar. Like, they will destroy you on defense. Nice overhead, too, off the target combo. But, yeah, both these characters in particular, I think they dish out some of the best on defense.
Definitely, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Gets opened up by the big, close D. Nice tech.
Yeah, he goes for the throw. Oh, once too many normals.
Nice call out.
The pole doesn't go that far, Billy. You got to get closer. But speaking of closer, close D, close C into the feint. This is big. He doesn't have super bar, so Billy is going to live, but now he's got to guess properly here. He misses. Ooh.
Drops the combo.
Yeah, he got the meaty overhead, but didn't get the far C in time, the close C in time.
Ronan actually coming out ahead in these weird scrambles, but lets him out of the corner. This could be pretty bad. Hold up, gets the far C wild punish. He has 2 bars. He's going to spend both of them.
Interesting. Yeah, I was expecting maybe 1, just because we knew this wouldn't kill, right, to save it for the next one. But Ace, never mind. I was just still in the prime position. Yeah, Black Eye recognizing the overhead string right there that, you know, Ronan likes to go for, which has deceptive range for Billy.
It does, yeah. Okay, opening it up. I mean, I feel like Black Eye's approach often starts with a hop, right? So if I'm Ronan, that's like what I'm trying to stop.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's easier said than done. Very nice. There's one.
There's one right there, yeah. And you're going for the follow-up up pull, too, for the extension. There's that 6A. And I like that he's peppering that in, too. Like, so you know my string is not done just yet. I'm just slightly delaying it to catch you pressing buttons because that's what Kevin wants to do. And now he is getting cornered here, cutting off all access to the stage, to the ring.
Oh.
We get the jump. No.
Nothing there. Unfortunate for Black Eye.
All right. Oh, I know you're good.
Yo, okay, nice. Ronan Healy taking the first game after some nice adjustments. Really, as soon as he started checking the jump attempts, I think the momentum swung in his favor. So it's up to Black Eye now to figure out a new way to approach.
I get it. Swung in his favor because Billy has a stick, and he swings it like a bat.
Yep, you got it.
That's why they hire you, bro. You're so good.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
No way. I ain't getting paid. Nah. You are getting paid out here right now, though. You see Ronan trying to inch closer to getting paid. If he can win this, it's moving to the winner side of the bracket. But Black Eye trying to keep that pressure on. I thought Black Eye was doing really well. That's a big pickup, too, off the rotor sweep. The hell sweep, excuse me.
Hell sweep? You playing Tekken, bro?
No, that's it. All his moves have hell in it, bro.
True.
He's giving you hell right now, and it's going to hurt.
Yeah, and he could actually end this in a hard knockdown into a 50-50 situation. Ronan does have a bar of super. Okay, mistimes it, and unfortunately drops everything. Black Eye now has to win this next round, otherwise he's eliminated. Or not, sorry. Sent to losers, yes.
Yeah, sent to losers. And you don't want to lose in front of Marky, man. Marky's having a good time in the back.
Yeah, not in front of Marky, not in front of the stream, not in front of all these people in the crowd.
Not in front of the pigeons. You know, in the background.
No, the pigeon. What is with those pigeons? Oh no, those are like eagles or something, man.
Oh, those are eagles. Yeah, those are eagles. They're not pigeons. I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah,
so
New York. That's the New York brain for sure.
I'm expecting, yeah, but I just looked at the beak. The beak is definitely there.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That thing's hooked.
Yeah. Speaking of hook, we're trying to give you some far C hooks. Nice jump B though from Ronan. And Ronan recognizes he's definitely playing this game really well when it comes to just keeping Kevin out. I mean, this is the name of Billy Kain. This is what you want to do. And unfortunate for Kevin doesn't have any reversals to even try to like match his energy with an uppercut. He's got to hold this, you know, without spinning meter.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you see Black Eye, like he's just like, I feel like he's at a loss how to approach. I don't blame him, you know.
Yeah. I mean, a different approach. I was just about to say, look outside the box, right, to find that answer for you. How much are we willing to spin here? Because I think even with the level 1, it's not going to kill. Yep, he knew.
Oh, my goodness. The classic once more. Not enough yet. Black Eye still has another chance. Goes for the invincible reversal. No dice. Ronan Healy blocks it out and punishes, moving on in the winner's side.
Yeah, that is the, you know, I'm concealing defeat. Like, you got it. You know, you earned this victory. That was my last resort, you know. But good stuff, though, to Ronan. Great defense. He really kicked it into gear in that first round, the third round of the first game. Once he lost, he was like, okay, wait, you know, like everything. So I'm looking to you for some bread. But
hell yeah.
Here we go. Looking to these players for another great set here. Another Billy Kain. I love this. This is great. Let's keep it going.
That's your boy, huh?
Yeah, he's cool, man. Oh, Jenet is here. Ain't that your girl?
She was, but she's very different in this game compared to Mark of the Wolves.
Man, seeing this game on the monitor in front of us, I never noticed the detailing like
Yes,
that.
there is quite a lot of detailing
She's
indeed.
definitely been in Orlando. You know?
Yeah, you can see the humidity.
Yeah, it's hitting. Right now, this throw is hitting, though. Billy King's throw. And both players, actually, Murtuoso is starting with SPG on point, which I do like, giving you access to Rev Blow immediately.
Yeah, right off the bat. Tripp, though, of course, has it in the middle, has access to us right now. So, obviously, Jenny's Rev Blow, one of the best in the game. Very strong anti-air tool. No longer has access to it, though. Okay, but this is really big. Gets a clean jump in. Let's see how much they opt to spend here.
Yeah, they took a beating on defense, so the meter is already at 93%. Had to drop it there. You have some bar. You don't want to fight Billy Kane in overheat at all. But we're gonna have to do that for a bit, unless we can get 2 good reads here.
Oh, unfortunate. Gets knocked down here. Let's see.
Oh, this is where it gets rough. Yeah, because at that point it's just plus frames and chip damage.
Right.
You know, you have to take a guess on a DP or a super.
Yeah. I mean, it's really tough, I think, for Jenny to get in cleanly on this character. She has some options. She's got like the Golf Tomahawk that she can break in the air and approach that way. Or if you're just like, if you're built different like Tripp is, you can just jump in raw and get in on him.
Oh, kiss him up. Retire Tripp. And retire and your name is so good because if you win, hey, you're retired, you know? But if you lose, hey, you just beat someone that's retired. And we just beat out that throw with the overhead, caught him in 4K. And this should be the first round here. If not, one more. Yeah. Going for overhead again. Going to block.
Yeah, I think it was pretty wise to save the super bar there. Huge life lead. Saving it for this round where you might end up needing it. Oh, wow. Just runs right into the what is that, down C?
Yeah, that was high evade.
High evade, okay.
Which does look like his down C.
Yeah, they look so similar.
Ooh, don't tempt me, woman. Really not a fan of Jenet. Ooh, but I'm a fan of that wake-up Rev Blow. The fastest one in the game gets smacked up, stupid. Bar C.
Big shimmy. This is going to be a lot of damage, yes. Opts to use the bar here. I like it. Murtuoso does have... What? Okay.
Oh, using the spinning Kain as an anti-air.
Yeah, I think Tripp might have tried to do super and got the counter instead to blow through the spinning Kain move.
Oh, possibly. I mean, it's still a good position. The next guess will work out. And I like that, yeah. We represented overhead so much, so naturally going for a low was going to be the correct answer. And Tripp takes that first game.
Yeah, well played from Tripp. Up to Murtuoso to, I guess, tighten up the defense a little bit, figure out how to stop that Jenny from just jumping in for free, right?
Yeah.
Because really, I mean, she's the most threatening when she gets in close and she's able to just mash close C on you like that, right?
Yeah, her close C feint game is it's diabolical, right? Yeah. It's tough to deal with. And you don't see her as often. I think some players might forget that, but Jenet is she's not terrible, man. She can still get it done. There's that tomahawk you just mentioned.
That's right.
Yeah. I like the setups that she get with the meaty tomahawk, where like you have to hold the block. If you press a button, she gets a follow up, or she can just fake it and land and go into something else. So
yeah, a lot of options there for her.
I got caught. Yeah.
Oh, and that'll be the round, I think.
Definitely, yeah. We're gonna spend all of our resources here. Why not? Or not? We're just gonna call Rome a liar again. You know.
Wait a minute, Rome.
Oh. All right, let's do it. You got a Pixu. Oh, the Rev Blow stuff. But he's got like 2 more in him.
Try to bait something. Try to bait a super. Just goes right onto the fireball. Unfortunate.
Yeah, yeah. Got to get that JD timing. I believe her EX fireball is like, what, 3 hits, right?
3 hits, yeah.
So that's another thing to think about, too. You can just defend a fireball, but it doesn't do it completely for you. So you have to know every character's like amount of hits that they get off their moves.
Right. Although Hokutomaru's triple shuriken,
yeah,
you only need to input it one time.
One time, yeah, because they're like
late.
They're all like kind of next to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It happens so quickly.
The anti-airs on the Billy Kane players all day.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's their bread and butter.
He needs those. Doesn't have a reversal either. But going to use that again to knock down. Now we're pressuring Tripp. You're staying in close. I like that. Don't want to give her any breathing room.
There you go, and that should be it. Oh, not quite.
There it is. I love that normal.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. You know, Billy's good when Farsi is good. When Farsi is like minus 18 on hit, like it was in KOF 15.
Hey,
like,
man.
Like, what are we doing?
Bring that back.
Nah, I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, next hit could be big here, too. Murtuoso is on
either side, really.
For sure. SPG on point.
Oh, my gosh. Clean jump in, but no conversion. Oh, wait, that was another huge opportunity.
Oh, no. Tripp just kind of, okay, going crazy with it. Why not? Oh, this is big.
Low.
I want to see if we go for a possible confirm into hidden gear. Not anymore, though. Meter's going for both players. And this is where it gets ugly. And
low.
Oh, yeah.
Not quite, though. Could have spent the 2 bars, and that could end up haunting him. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my gosh. Yo, that
Oh,
was
okay. Yeah, I see what Tripp was trying to go for there. Yeah.
He just believed a little too hard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to just, like, do the blocking for just a little bit to hedge for the super, right?
Yeah.
And then you do your button or whatever. Because it is your turn, right?
It is. Maybe take a slight step out the corner and rev guard.
Huh?
I think that could have been it. But, I mean, we're 1-1 right now. That wasn't even a final game. But it felt like it, right? Because they've been playing for such a long time. Yo, the counter, man.
Yeah, Tripp is really a believer in the counter, and like it's been working out for him.
Believer too, bro. The glutes.
The booty?
Oh, the glutes, man. No, we're professionals. The
Okay.
Gluteus maximus.
You're right.
Is getting spanked right now. Billy Kain with the massive throws. There's another one keeping her out with the spacing. Almost a great jump in, but too far. This is going to hurt.
Oh, I actually did the light.
Oh.
No anti-air. Big chance once more for Tripp. Oh, and a nice challenge from Murtuoso. Pressing the down B at the right time. That is a great normal for Billy, by the way, the down B. 5 frames, reaches very far. His hurt box seems to shrink a tiny bit when he does it as well.
Just a little bit. He gets shrinkage in his hurt box. Oh, right now that life is shrinking. No, here's the EX follow-up of the DP. Jenet gonna keep you down in the corner. We can see some fireball traps possibly here. No, just keeping with the pressure, and why not? Talked about it earlier, but just how good her feint pressure is.
Yeah, she has a lot of ways to extend her pressure on you unexpectedly or steal turns, right? If you're expecting something else. Oh my goodness, and that should be it. That's what we're really worried about against this character, is just like getting in that situation where you have to block a close C and then you have to guess what's happening after this, right? Is it going to be a throw? Is it going to be a special? Is it going to feint, do another one? Like, there's so many different things she can do.
A lot of tool set for disposal here for her to represent. And there it is, another follow-up.
Yeah, dude, it looks like Murtuoso is just getting put in that situation a little too much. He needs to make some space here, in my opinion.
I'm going to wake up 2B. He's just throwing normals out, and I like it because it's definitely working out. It's tripping Tripp up, if you will. But Tripp wakes up counter again, like you said, really believing.
Yeah, and I mean, he hasn't really been punished for it either because Murtuoso isn't doing a lot of like true meaties. He's just going for a lot of delayed button stuff.
Bro, why does she hold the back of her head when she does her light punch? Oh, that's going to be it. I felt it. I smelt it. I was like, Tripp is going to change up. The double rev blows on block is just to condition you to expect the third one. And that's what happened.
You know what I mean?
Hey, speak for yourself, bro.
So, all right, so we're going right into it. It looks like Piccolo just going right in.
You know,
Kain is actually very like aggressive.
It is, yeah. He will take that approach. You see him right now and ending his string with the rev blow, knowing that Nikolai was going to try to press a button. I do want to bring the attention, though. We're playing some Fatal Fury, guys. We've seen Kain, who is, I'd say undisputedly the best character, right?
Yeah, he's probably up there.
Definitely, right now.
Either him or Hokutomaru, in my opinion.
Ooh. Look at the aggression. You just talked about it, too. Piccolo just being so fast and already bringing that health bar down. The health and the rev meter. We didn't see any EXs from Hotaru, but she was revving up. She was almost there.
That's right, yeah. And that just goes to show, like, the aggression from Piccolo is a little crazy. And I feel like Nikolai might not be ready for it. Nice throw bait. The big neutral hop, and this is going to be big damage. Has 2 bars to work with. Doesn't spend either of them. That must have been a mistake.
Nah, that was the Green Goblin mask telling him, save it. He had to stop real quick. I mean, that was the Grant mask. You know, we're on brand.
Oh, true.
Grant, yeah.
Oh, that should be it.
Spending it now, absolutely going to kill her, yeah. And that's a kind game from Piccolo, man. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's just playing at a pace that Nikolai isn't able to adapt to yet. So we'll see if he's got it in him.
Yeah. Oh no.
Ready. You got to make every opening count against a player like Piccolo.
Taking another one there. Oh, the hesitation jump D, but not deep enough to get a follow-up.
Nice punish on the jump over. Ah, nice. Again, like waking up with the rev guard in that situation when you roll is so smart because you don't have to worry about the left-right that you put yourself into.
Yep. Definitely a great tool to use, especially when your meter is that high. Yeah, the hesitation off the rev blow and then goes to flash kick. Okay, this is big here. Oh, Nikolai not spending more. Oh, maybe saving it for the big kill, because it definitely will happen here, and we don't even need to spend the additional ignition gear. So good good awareness from Nikolai.
Ignition gear, damn.
We trying.
Okay.
Now ask me what that move is, because I don't know.
Shoshin.
Oh, okay, you know. Oh. But a far C. Oh, this is great. Okay, Nikolai clapping back here.
Uh-oh, drops it. And actually gets thrown into the corner for his troubles. This is actually really dangerous. This is where Piccolo wants you to be. Oh my goodness, big bait on the DP. He has 2 bars to work with here. He could just remove the SPG threat. Never mind, drops the combo, and this should be it. Yes, sir, Nikolai taking it. Oh my goodness, that was so unfortunate for Piccolo, man.
It was, yeah, that was a huge drop at the end. Now he's getting his back destroyed for it instead, but
yeah, man.
I like this.
That was like, I was like revving up. I was like, yo, this could be like a huge comeback, right? Piccolo might have this, and then he just drops it. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, bro. You were at 95%.
I was at 95, yeah. I was about
overheat.
to, yeah.
That's just gamer sweat, though, right? Overheating?
True.
I think it is. I feel like it is, yeah. Might get a lot of that this weekend.
Oh, dude, like, no doubt. Like, it is muggy as hell out there.
It is. But you know what? Inside the venue, it feels great. The
So
AC
nice,
is booming. Right now, we're trying to just lock you down to the corner. That is what Piccolo is doing.
It's air to air, keeping her in the corner.
Anti-air jab. See, if Hotaru had her 4-frame DP, she would have been able to hit it. Right?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, there it is. You know, it's a 5-frame, a little slower. Sorry, Hotaru players, you know.
Nah, don't be sorry. Nice, gets the run-up throw, and this is really dangerous. Okay, yes, uses the orb, and now is pressuring the guard bar. Nice, okay, busts out. Has another chance here, does Nikolai.
It's going to take a while. That's about 3. I mean, your chances are definitely getting narrowed down, and there's a juggle. Yeah, off the high fireball, the high Revart fireball, if you will. Piccolo's on set point yet again.
Sir, looking very incomplete. Right into the far C. Nikolai starting things off with a bang. Has 2 bars now to work with as well.
Oh my god, the follow-up off the counter hit.
He gets hit by the second down C every single time, it feels like. So.
He knows. Puts her into SPG. SPG's gone actually now for Piccolo. Yeah, Nikolai can apply pressure.
Nice anti-air.
Immediate flash kick. Oh,
word? I wonder what it was supposed to be.
I think Piccolo might have been trying to look for like
a meaty?
Yeah. Or like set up a flash kick maybe after. Oh, anti-air jab. Anything can go. We haven't seen command grab yet too from Hotaru. Gotta think Nikolai is thinking about it though, maybe as an option. Especially when it's this close, but there's a throw from Piccolo.
Has to eat this mix-up now.
Oh! Yeah, that's going to be it. Another conceded victory right there. Piccolo's going to take it. But Nikolai, nice fire, man. He looked really good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Piccolo, though, of course, very strong competitor, as we've been
out if you try to go too crazy, but we'll see.
Yeah, she can. Has to look out for, of course, like the teleport option. So you can't just like throw fireballs for free from full screen and follow it. So that's a little annoying in this matchup. Honestly, like if you talk to any Hotaru player, they all doom about this matchup like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, no, missing the cooldown. Oh, okay.
Wow, big counter hit. Caught ET mashing on Wake Up on first interaction. My goodness, this guy is up. Oh my goodness.
The second one, told you, he's holding up.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna okay, no, he got to throw that time.
But again, very active on defense. Oh my goodness. Baits out the throw. NW Serpent gonna take some damage here.
Oh, and removing the SPG. Smart idea for ET. ET in the life lead. That was a safe jump. You got baited. We're taking the first round.
Yeah, her stuff is fast, but it's not that fast. They nerfed the one thing that you couldn't safe jump, right?
Yeah, the DP. I mean, it was the only 2 changes she got, right? It was the heavy punch DP getting a slightly reduced hitbox. She can't do certain confirms. There's the rev blow.
Oh, wow. Stayed in front with the hop. Very distracting. Okay.
Interesting drop there. Surprised how that happened, but nice low profile. That's the KOF in him coming out there.
Oh, and again, stays in front. ET looking so strong with these setups.
Oh, okay. So the delayed jump in with the rev blow, right? Like right before he touched the ground to make you think about a throw, a throw or DP or any type of button. It was going to lose to that regardless. So.
Right.
And you can't even JD too from rev blows
Exactly,
either.
Yeah.
So, great option from ET, actually. That was nice.
Pretty smart. Trying to space him out, not give him anything easy to react to, and wow, that is so hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Building a lot of bar with those rev blows.
There's a setup again. So I'm going to the throw. No, that's going to hurt.
Serpent's going for a lot of throw tech on defensive situations, and it's getting him killed.
Oh. Okay, ET didn't spin the bar there, and I agree because I don't think it would have killed. It would have scaled a lot. So we found the opening anyways. ET is on point, looking extraterrestrial at this point, right? Out of this world, if you will, with this Hokutomaru play. Really, Serpent just can't get outside the box. Of course, we say that, and a 2C will land from the cuticles of Hotaru.
Yeah, very nice. Gets the hard knockdown. Unfortunately, doesn't get very much out of the pressure. Oh, and again, loses another neutral interaction. Gets put into the corner. Has to guess now. Nice guess there.
We're not guessing, bro. Uppercut, and we're just sending it. Well, I guess it is a guess. You're right. No, what do I know? You guessed wrong.
The text once more. And that should be it.
You're done. Yeah, you're out of here. Pack him up with the Aura Sphere. Ugh.
Is that what it's called?
I think that's like the English translation, I think. But I'm not too sure.
Okay.
I was thinking like Rasengan.
Ah, yes. Rasengan. Ball, like he'll do like the keepy uppy thing to summon the ball, and then you have to like essentially guess from there, and the ball kind of keeps him safe. You guys will probably see it in this match.
Chance. We do have Sovereign, like you said, on mine. See that ball come into play already.
This matchup is kind of tough in my experience. It's like you want to play, like in general with Mai, you want to play kind of far away, right? But like if you play far from Ronaldo, he gets to just set stuff up like that, right?
Exactly.
But from that spacing, that was actually, he could have just pressed stand B and just hit him.
Ooh, the overhead. He tried to punish the overhead, and Diaphone, keeping it simple, tries to go for the rev pull finish. You know, the DP instead is going to work out. And that's how Ronaldo is played in the hands of Diaphone. Like, he's just constantly moving in. And now you see he might change up his design philosophy, right? Using that EX Fireball.
Yeah, and again, it's hard to contest that once the ball is actually out.
Oh, that's a
punish. This guy hurts so bad, too.
Look at the health just melt. And now she's got to guess one more time because he does have super.
All right, gets out of the corner. Very nice patience. But it's so hard to open up Diaphone. His defense, very, very strong, of course.
Yeah, rooted in the legs, and there's the pressure from the light punch. Yeah, that unorthodox light punch from Ronaldo, where he does like that chest bump and then the jab. Yeah, the spacing, because it does push you kind of far out, and it makes it hard to gauge what normal you should be using to occupy that space.
Very difficult, because that sequence that he's been doing, it leaves him at like a perfect spacing to get plus frames from some of his normals, right? So the situation kind of repeats itself over and over, and you have to rev guard, essentially, to make space for yourself.
This is good here. Good start for Sovereign. Taking Diaphone out of the rev blow, so now he's got to commit to those follow-ups, because like I mentioned, the EX overhead is -4. Okay. Another throw.
Throw, yes, sir. Okay, nice air-to-air.
Ooh.
Has a big chance here to Sovereign. Oh, but a big jump in, and it's going to do so much damage. Evens it up just like that, and gets a big setup as well.
Oh, he's playing ball. He's juggling. Trying to get some more openings out there on mine. Oh, man, this is brutal. The link to and A into far C. Ronaldo set point.
Yes, sir. Diaphone looking very dominant at the moment.
Ooh, no.
I like that, though. Gets out of the situation. Okay, went for the stand B there, but no dice.
High evade. Oh, no. This is huge. He's got the level 3, too. Are we going to rip a Sue
we're definitely
this early into the bracket? We're getting it. I'm not screaming because we got a long day of commentary.
Oh, yeah. It's an entire weekend that we got to like plan ahead for.
But maybe all of y'all at home can hit this for the one time. Get ready, chat. I see y'all looking at us. Bust it out, baby. Diaphone, ignition, into hidden. There it is. Gonna close it out. Dominating in stylish fashion, as he would do. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube video.
Yes, sir.
Leave a comment and notification. You know, all that stuff. What the YouTubers be saying.
Of course. Diaphone, of course, entertaining content creator. Puts out a lot of.
And I wonder if this is what we're rocking. Salvatore, Sal G.
Salvatore. And yes, it
Love
is indeed. xiaohai is waiting for the winner of this in the winner's side of the pool, to get out on the winner's side of the pool.
Cool. We got Gato. Okay, first Gato of the day.
Nice.
Looks like they're running into it. I thought it might be a bun check, but
nice pressure sequence from Layec.
yeah. So that's one of the things that Salvatore excels at, right? His pressure, if you're not sure the gaps when to press buttons in, he's got those extensions of the links. The stomp is a great move at just letting your opponent kind of go crazy and hang himself. We're going to see the wild punish confirmed. Yukimas, and the bait. Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh, drops the combo. But, okay, gets hit by the cross-up. That is, like, the most basic, like, defensive situation that you need to lab out against this character. If you have a DP like Gato does, you can just cross-cut the DP, and it will always hit him.
You can, but I will say this. I've seen some of the best players still struggle with that jump C from Salvatore. I mean, it's a pivotal move. There's the running slide, and we see right here, yeah, Cheryo might not be, ready for this set here. You don't see Salvatore as often.
That's true.
I think he's like, what, the second least played character according to the stats?
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not, it's just, the character's, he's got a lot of moving tools, right?
Yeah.
Not the easiest character to play. He's got a counter super. Of course, we're seeing his other combo super come into play here. There's a lot going on, but Layec is...
Big jump over the down C, but drops the combo. Very unfortunate for Cheryo.
Got to turn around. Okay.
Got to open them eyes.
Put him up, Gato. That's crazy because, like, his eyes are closed and Sal has shades on at night, bro.
Yeah, that's...
We're just all visually impaired, but...
Uh-oh. Mashed out of the pressure.
Oh!
Wow, big bait on the counter super. This actually is still a very big chance for Cheryo, even with the drop. Actually, I think this is it. This is the round.
You have to drop both bars here as we are the red line super. What a great comeback. Just off the mistakes from Layec, Cheryo was able to capitalize.
And it all comes back to that one bait on the counter super. That was really well done from Cheryo.
It's so cool that happened because that was like the first time that you've seen the counter. Like you were looking for the counter super essentially.
Absolutely. Immediately.
And that's something, a lesser player would have just kept mashing, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think they're in the driver's seat, but it's a throw tech.
Nice break.
Oh, extension. Okay. Yep, off the lights. And into the palm. We see the link. Yeah, so that far C from Salvatore, he's able to link into crouch light punch, so got to respect it on block.
Nice air to air. Tried to bait out a throw, but no dice. Layec instead anti-airing. Uh-oh. Layec going to take a ton of damage here.
This is huge. Like, Cheryo's still not even in SPG. Didn't even get to that yet. Still has that on the deck. No setup. Ooh.
My good. Okay, gets the cross up. Putting on the pressure right now.
Bro, that Sal G stand heavy punch. Remember that gif of Thanos twerking?
Yes.
you see it, right? It reminds me of that.
I do, yes.
I keep thinking he's going to bust out with it, but we're busting out with the ref blow to capitalize. Oh, this is ugly.
Oh, wait. Oh, he could have gotten a link there.
Oh, he knew! Cheryo with the backdash. That's the movement of an anime player because that is an overhead, right? That follow-up. Didn't have to respect it. Backdash and puts himself in the corner. Gets the 2C punish. And what a game.
That follow-up he did is actually a low.
That's the low one.
Yeah, it's
oh my God, I'm mixing up.
Very deceptive.
Yeah.
His character is very odd.
But backdashing to get out of it regardless.
Okay, gets the counter hit. Doesn't get a big combo, though. Went for a reset, but gets teched.
I was going to say, we haven't seen much of the jump Cs from Layec, right? And I feel like a lot of other Sal G players will, like, they'll do two normals and let that rip all the time.
That was mash on it, for sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that is an easy way to die if the other person knows the matchup. And it looks like Cheryo does know the matchup.
Yeah. Comfortable, right? I mean, the first round was kind of shaky, but really settled in.
For sure.
Took the shoes off, sitting on the couch. Real nice.
Indeed.
Now it's up to Layec to find this opening here.
Stay in front. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yo, he's finding a lot of openings, but he's not finishing the combos.
Yeah. Bigness is leaving a lot of damage on the table. That's the first time we blocked the DP. We could really capitalize here.
Nice combo. Okay, goes for the setup, goes for the overhead, and continuing the pressure with the buffed magical step.
Try to get the scream. Ooh. Attack on the throw, 15 seconds. Both players got all the bar they need to really secure this win. It's about getting that hit. Oh my God, the lingering effect of the far C.
Okay, and now it's 8 seconds remaining. Small life lead for Layec. Nice, the jump C. Oh my goodness. He's going to try to lame it out.
He's going to try, but he gets opened up. Trying to go for a throw at the last second. Cheryo with the hot B, stealing it away.
Yo, Cheryo keeping it composed. Very nice. Layec on, I mean, he needs to win this round. Otherwise, he's going to get sent to losers. Remember, the winner of this is to play xiaohai.
It gets harder from here on out, regardless, you know.
Good match to another.
Ooh. Okay, counter hit. Trying to bait on another uppercut there. It was Layec. He was looking for one. Cheryo's defense is rock solid right now, even in the corner, and that rev gauge is starting to crank up. So
there's the DP.
You know it was coming eventually. You can't take too much bullying, right?
Sure,
You start fighting back.
Absolutely. In a game like this where you're punished for blocking and not JDing, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you are punished for blocking all the time, right?
Right.
Because you're losing out on meter, which is tied to your resources, so.
Yeah. Nice anti-air. Layec, oh my gosh, he just gets opened up, and I think he's actually dead off of this.
You are dead. Cheryo's going to take it over Layec. 2-0. Impressive run. Realign your back and your chest, Salji. No more break dancing for you.
Yeah, well done from Cheryo. Moving on. Layec, of course, has another shot in the loser.
Yo, there was a Hokutomaru cosplayer earlier by the booth. Did you see?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really clean.
I got to go, like, beat him up or something.
Yeah.
Take out my anger on him.
Take it out, yeah. I hope when they do the cosplay contest that they answer, because it looked really nice.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely got to check that out.
Here we go. On the Gato stage. I love the stage, man. Big fight feel. Really makes things feel awesome. And there's the rev blow, of course, the counter from Piccolo. Piccolo likes to go to that rev blow a lot.
Yeah.
When it comes to Kain.
He does. He likes to set up afterwards. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Okay, just keeps getting hits.
Oh, try to JB, but just over so slightly under ET.
Oh, my goodness. Just got caught. I think maybe trying to fuzzy jump.
Possibly. Oh, can't escape. Going for the target combo to the sweep. Oh, that was, oh no, too far. Yeah. Beautiful idea.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out there. Yeah, we're looking for a rehop because I like that. You know, that combo wouldn't have done as much damage, but you reset the combo, get bigger damage off the next follow-up.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like he should have just taken the. But again, it's easy for us to say from here where we're sitting. Still, I mean, he played that round really well, regardless.
Definitely something to think about.
Okay? Goes for the jab that time. So you're gonna see that situation a lot where the Hokutomaru does like the Kuhadan break, right? And the situation leaves you in afterwards. He's at disadvantage, but like it leaves you into like a rock paper scissors. So
yeah, you gotta guess. Is he gonna go for throw? Is he gonna maybe mash super? Hokutomaru's love using that super. That was a beautiful 2C. Just immediate stop sign and gonna take the first game as ET.
Yeah, really well played. Not like didn't look like he was struggling too much, honestly. ET just managed to neutralize Piccolo's characteristic offense, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this, right? As strong as Kain is, that's a popular character, and it really was, especially like at the root of this game when it first came out. Yeah. That's a matchup, even as strong as he is, that's a matchup that these top players are going to have access to on a more broad spectrum. Like, think of the, all the players. We talk about Fenrich, we talk about Cloud, Dylan, right? All those, like, Reno, right? All those really top, like, placing tournaments had this character, so you saw him a lot.
Yes, indeed.
ET's real comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, Piccolo, when we last saw him, he was the one dictating the pacing of the match, right? He was the one going in. He was the one putting the pressure on. But right now, it's ET that's in the driver's seat. And Piccolo hasn't really had a chance to assert himself yet.
Oh, not at all.
See him trying to make space here.
Okay. Yep, that's the right idea. We get the wall bounce.
That would have gone under pre-patch.
Yeah, thankfully that was adjusted. We love to see ref blows countering others. That's a punish if I've ever seen one. Oh,
he's unfortunate.
Piccolo-san. That's my Gohan impression.
Oh. Okay, both of these guys going crazy with their meter.
ET puts himself in overheat to put Piccolo out. That was a nasty jump B cross up. Had no idea where that kid was coming from, bro.
Nice block on the overhead. Leaves him plus, though.
Ooh.
Break. Okay, nice hop. This actually could bring it back for him.
And that's going to kill. Talk about lucky breaks for Piccolo. The extended hit, like all the different kunais, is what broke him out of the guard, but immediately put him back with his meter. The one single would have been enough to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, okay. Big chance here for Piccolo. This time actually manages to complete the combo.
Man, this would be huge. If Piccolo could capitalize off that last round,
yes,
turn that infamy into fame.
ET is literally mashing. That's insane. He mashed like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, he's going to do it again.
My God.
He's going to overhead. Oh, no, he didn't. Never mind.
No punish. Unfortunate. Ooh, a nice block. But again, Piccolo finds himself in overheat.
Yeah, perilous situation. Don't have access to just defend. You will eat chip damage. And you see ET locking down. Very good super to mash through. What's he going to do? ET sitting on 2. And he, oh my God, I thought he was going to bait it out, but he eats it with a throw.
Oh, that's a punish. Very nice. Uses the target combo to punish it. Piccolo keeping himself alive. It is 1-1.
2 lucky breaks there for Piccolo to stabilize and secure the round, and this is already a huge start. I like that he went for sweep. He knew he wasn't going to be close enough to get an extension on the combo.
Right. I'm surprised he didn't mash. Oh my gosh, a little too far for the punish on the rev blow. Very unfortunate, and gets counter hit launched. Unfortunate for Piccolo. ET gets a hard knockdown here.
ET is so out of this world, man. Just a raw, heavy Kuhadan. Like, who does that?
Man is insane, bro.
He is. He's got to hold his pressure. But he's revving up. Yeah, you can't hold that rev guard for too long. If you're Piccolo, you got to seize the moment, man. Attack that bar.
Piccolo does have 1 bar to work with. He's got the super.
Yep. The super takes a lot. Yep. We're going to see it. But not just like that. He went from 75 to 100.
Yo, he could have gotten so much more damage there. He didn't believe that it was going to hit. He didn't.
Ooh, that was the right time to use teleport. ET maximizing all of his options. Gets the super confirmed. And once again, Aru, he is set point.
I feel like he doesn't expect ET to mash all the times that he does. And ET's just a masher, bro. He's just going to
mash. Yeah. You got to know at this point, man. It ain't over yet. Oh, that's big.
Yeah, gets hit out of the startup of the rev blow. He's going to be put out of SPG here.
Yeah, we lose SPG. This gets even harder for Piccolo.
Oh, big jump. Wow. I am so surprised it worked out like that for him.
Did not expect to see that happening. All right, we got more. Take advantage while the kid doesn't have any bar. Keep the pressure on.
Nice.
Oh, guard cancel. ET.
Nice block on the low.
That was really good, too. Got as much damage out of that as he could. Yeah, you got to watch it. Those EX teleports have been so detrimental to Piccolo. In the ending of the rounds, not enough yet. He's got a pixel left. How is he going to win this? Aru tries to go for the double EX for the chip out. He's in overheat. He's going to take it. The double jump B in the air. ET will win this one, but not without worry as he sends Piccolo down to the loser side.
That was a crazy set. Yo, ET got the signature tongue out. You know?
The signature, I got away with murder, right?
Yeah, exactly,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah. Donkey Kong, you ever seen the Donkey Kong world inside of it? Bro, they got a glizzy with, like, the fixins, bro.
Okay.
You might have to go there.
I might have to. I do love me a good glizzy.
It's like a Donkey Kong-themed glizzy, but here we go.
Yo, Hotaru mirror.
Oh,
nice.
man.
Oh, wow. Okay, gets out of the air. The counter hit, allowing for this combo. Eita now has control, but gets mashed on.
Trying to find out who's who. Okay, Eita is the default color. Hotaru. So we got M- in the green. DP, yeah, that's that nerf. And again, we're seeing it. Now, I mean, M- in a prime position to take this.
Oh my goodness, big wild punish. Catching a wild button that Eita was, or sorry, that M- was pressing.
Oh, no. The revving up here from Eita. Okay, the just the fins just to stabilize some of the bar.
Oh my gosh. And again, Eita just mashing the jabs, and it's working out for him.
There's some good buttons. Overhead, but we block it.
Yeah. Oh, and the chip will do it. M- not JDing, not rev guarding.
And using that fireball as a normal, essentially, right? Like a poking tool.
Dude, it's just like a versatile fireball. It recovers so quickly. It's a great poke. It's a great zoning tool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. No, sorry. Eita was just trying to use that dive kick to stop something, but it didn't work out in that case. And we're just seeing some, like, this is just typical Hotaru, right? Just great ground game. The throw whiffs. Okay, I like the recognition that they were too high to get a follow-up.
Right. Tried to bait out a DP or something, it looked like. Oh, big jump over the fireball.
Massive.
M- going to cash out. Yes, sir.
To the corner. Oh.
All right, gets the knockdown. Has the gas between. Oh, my gosh. Very nice.
What?
I was going to say strike throw, but M- was the next layer down.
Yeah, he was like, I'm taking strike. Strike for 500. Taking that. Another knockdown here from Eita.
Nice jump.
The one time? You knew that already?
Oh, my goodness. Yo, the cross-up Air JD. Very nice. Doesn't confirm.
We're seeing just some hit trade as the cross under from M-. Oh, I like that. Canceling.
He could have broken that
yeah.
Into an actual combo.
Get a link after, but I do like the like going for it, right? Delaying it at the end of that target combo.
Oh my gosh.
And this is definitely going to do it here. All the meter in the world. We're going to go into the level 3, possibly level 1. He knew that was enough to kill.
Going to make us watch it.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I hate watching cinematic supers. You
got to watch her just destroy your whole back. There she is. Yet again. Yo, that heavy DP, man.
Yeah, dude, if this was pre-patch, that might have moved her forward enough.
Just a little bit. Oh.
Wow, the whip punish. M-Dash looking real clean with it at the moment. And Eita, I think the main thing to take away from the last game was that Eita's fireballs were getting jumped over at like very inopportune moments.
It was. And M-Dash, yeah, really went in on those. Okay. Maybe might have woke up with a different type of button. Backdashes immediately. Yeah, and no need to advance.
Gosh.
That could have been a huge whiff punish. But no need to advance. If you're M-Dash, you got the life lead. And the meter as well. The rev blow is still there. It's active. There's the EX fireball. Oh my god, the dash up. She's so fast, bro. I never seen somebody run like that ever.
Dude, it's like she has no acceleration time. She's just like from 0 to 100.
100 immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know how she does it in them shoes. Like, there's no, like, no spring tactics on there, you know? Like, I don't know. Swift with it, man.
Word.
Like ISO speed out here. There's the rev blow. I'm better.
Okay,
not even
knockdown.
I was gonna say not even ISO speed. What's the dude, the guy with the Saratoga water? You know, the football player dude. That's,
Oh, I know.
yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
That's definitely Hotaru getting ready for every tournament, bro. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
What a
That should be the round. Eita, I think, is that the first round he's taken?
I
Can't remember the first.
No, he won the first round of the first game.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely keeping him alive here because this is to go down to losers. M-Dash.
He's just running into a lot of down C's is the problem.
I mean, we talk about how fast her run is, but like a normal like her down C is just great for stopping that, right? The hitbox on it is massive enough. It's great to just stick out, and we're going to see another one here. This is going to hurt. Level 1 super. We going to spin all of the bar. M-Dash is going to put Eita in a very perilous situation here.
Oh.
Or not. You know,
Had to walk out of the corner. Unfortunately, was not able to do so, and M-Dash going to be advancing 2-0 over Eita.
M-Dash, man. The icon in Cristiano Ronaldo versus Kain.
Kain R. Heinland.
What do you think the R stands for?
Racist? I don't know, man. He kind of strikes me as out.
I mean, he is in second Southtown, and he looks down at the residents of
He's
Southtown.
rich, man.
He lives outside.
R is for rich, bro.
It's rich. That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's gonna be a rich jump in because look how much damage immediately he capitalizes off of that. Yo, what? I've never seen that one from Diaphone.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Big
boy.
bait.
You're actually. Oh no, he dropped it. I was gonna say you're actually possibly dead here. Diaphone would have dropped.
Okay. Big opportunity here for Cloud. Has to make something happen here.
Try to DP through. Doesn't want to deal with any of kind, but he's going to have to. Yeah, taking the hit there. Doesn't want to eat the guard break. Going to escape, but the guard break is coming inevitably, and there it is, the two-way. But the drop from Cloud, he doesn't capitalize. Pixel left. What's going to happen? Rev guards in for both.
Nice block on the overhead. That's exactly what he needed to stay alive, but the chip ends up doing him in. And Cloud kind of stealing that first round away, I got to say.
Very scrambly at the end there. You know that was going to get canceled into flash kick to make himself +2, right? It's because like Kain just has so many different options he can go.
Yeah, why
It's
not?
a shoulder tackle. Oh, it's big here. No.
Goes for a reset there. And nice awareness from Diaphone.
Another one.
Has to be careful with those techs. Because that hop D from Kain. Nice, okay. Recognizing that there's a gap there.
Yep. Not only is there a gap, but that's the way you deal with rev blows. Supers will always win in that situation, so you want to have that option ready on deck when you know it's coming. And there's a throw from Diaphone, pushing full screen, and he recognizes the bar. Yeah, this is going to get real bad. Cloud might be forced to flash kick eventually. Look at the guard break, Aru. It is still there.
It is indeed, but it won't be a factor. Diaphone sealing the deal with that super. Beautiful sequence, honestly, from Diaphone.
Great ball play, right?
Oh, yeah.
Handles his balls really well with the pressure there and leveraging it against Kain.
No doubt. Okay, sets up the ball. Oh, my gosh. And then catches him trying to tech. This is actually going to kill, I think.
You're done.
Wait, no, not quite.
Pixel left. Very close to it. That's just the damage that CR7 puts out.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, oh,
Nice
okay, yeah.
That was almost like a checkmate situation, right? Like, Cloud would have had to air JD those, and that's a tough DP to air JD. You're not going to get it like without practicing it in training mode, and I'm sure he has, right? Like, these guys are playing for like $1 million, so.
Yeah, if you're a high-level player, even if it's a character that's unorthodox or something you don't see often, that is a matchup you need to learn because you never know when your number is going to get called. to play someone playing a character, running a CR7 like Diaphone or maybe like a 2-easy, but
absolutely.
We're moving now. This one is the overhead. Yeah, Diaphone keeping the pressure on. Okay, yes, nicely done. High evade to dodge the overhead there. I've seen it. I've seen this move. I've watched all your games. That's all kind of games. Yeah, there's a lot of games to watch. Yeah. You watch soccer or football?
No, not really.
Really,
I value my time. Nice. Okay, Diaphone taking the first round, and now on set points.
At that point, yeah, Cloud has to go in the aggression here, but Diaphone just sniping him out with the hits. And you notice he's not even, he's going more for setups like that. He's looking for throw strikes, throw baits. He's possibly going to close this one out here. Whips a throw. That's actually going to do it. No, he doesn't let the combo fall down. The super would have been enough, but the throw is going to do it. Diaphone dominated fashion there over Cloud. Cloud really didn't get started at all in that set, I think.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, what we know Cloud for the most really is like his incredible set play stuff. His setups are out of this world. His conversions are great, right? So, I mean, he wasn't really able to get the hits that he needed to start his game plan. Yeah, it's looking like a Billy out of xiaohai.
Interesting. I mean, xiaohai, one of his great qualifications in any game is because he has that like robust KOF background, he can play like 10 characters at like the highest of high levels. So him on Billy is, I wonder if it's like, are we playing Billy all tournament or is it just a specific thing for this matchup? But we'll find out here. xiaohai is already on with the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, obviously xiaohai, one of the fighting game greats, of course, so no surprise to see that he's able to quickly pick up characters, right?
Oh, that's big here. That's going to take him out of SPG. And look at the life lead already just from that small conversion there. Cheryo. Oh, there's a throw.
Nice. Oh, wow.
Oh, no, too far.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. You have a lot of time in the world when you get the wild punish, but I know a lot of players, they're so worried about it just recovering in time that they don't follow up.
Word. Okay, now this is a really dangerous situation for Cheryo. Doesn't block the overhead. xiaohai keeping it pretty safe. Not overextending. Going for the low consistently.
Working out there.
Oh, anti-air.
Almost a really good jump in.
Oh, big jump.
A neutral jump from xiaohai. That was beautifully done.
Yeah, recognizing that Cheryo wanted to press forward, press that close C. Close C, of course, doesn't have a very tall hitbox.
A lot of them don't, right? Like, we're used to some other games where you can use your close C as an anti-air
like in KOF, it's very common, right?
Yeah, it's not in this game.
Right.
You need to use your high evades, or if you have a dedicated anti-air like an uppercut, like we're seeing right there. There's the heavy DP. Fortunately, though, too far for Cheryo to get anything significant. Oh, no.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Seeing xiaohai just really make a lot out of a little bit right here.
So Cheryo's teching a lot, so I fear for them.
Yeah.
Teching is very scary in this game.
It is. Chip damage out from the heavy straight pull. xiaohai is on set point, and yeah, I mean, you can even feel it, like the air just kind of gas, just like taken away from Cheryo after that first round.
Yeah. I mean, the hecklers are losing a little energy, it feels like.
Yeah, they came in ready to
they came
go
in
nuts.
Ready,
yeah, now they're like sitting on their hands, but it's not over just yet. We still got two more rounds here. It's just, it's easy. It's easy to get caught up against a player like xiaohai.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, he's so ready.
Bro, he plays Street Fighter 6. He's got those on deck. You think you're gonna catch him with that? Nah, he's reacting every time to the DI. Not enough to do it. Ooh,
it does it. That was a very odd sequence. xiaohai now on set point. Winner of this does move on into Wave 2 to play against Diaphone.
Wave 2 winner side, but Cheryo still has a chance to get out on losers.
That's right.
What? Wait, we're talking like past tense, bro. It ain't over yet. You can make this comeback right now. xiaohai just feeling real comfortable, though.
Yeah.
Best spacing for that jump back A. This is just the neutralization of his opponent, really locking him down. Best way to play Billy. Are we going to cancel in a super? Yep. Take him out of SPG if possible, but I think it leaves him. Oh, no, it takes him out just enough.
Very nice.
Oof.
Oh, my gosh. And the cross under seals the deal for xiaohai. Was that a double perfect?
That was a double perfect.
That was a double perfect. Okay, good stuff to xiaohai. The guy's pretty good at fighting games, man.
The DP, man, yeah.
Many more events are after that. You have 3 spots for CEO this weekend. Then you have Hessen Crash 22 with 1 spot. City of the Cream Live for 1. And then SNK Championship Series Beijing 1 more spot. So in totality, outside of this weekend, you only have 3 more spots left for EWC.
And man, you think it's hard getting to America, try going to China to play the SNK Championship online. I think that's like a 4-week commitment.
And then you have all the killers there as well.
Absolutely.
That's like the
They're gonna be at
most
home.
populated SNK players ever in the world, right?
It is a fun time out there. All right, we're getting started out earlier with these Ninnerd.
I want to say it's just like Ninnerd, right? It should be Ninnerd versus TheNamesNap.
TheNamesNap.
Or it could be TheNamesNap. You know what I'm saying?
TheNamesNap.
He could be snapping names.
Jesus.
he could be snapping Ninnerd to just Nin, right?
I'm telling you, man, like, the way they treat me on my birthday.
Yo, happy birthday, big dog.
Thank you very much, man. I'm very happy to be out here.
Love, man.
A lot of fun matches so far. We've already seen like quite a few, I won't say upsets, but some pretty high octane action early on into the pools, and we're only in round 1.
Yeah, we did see that while Aru and Rome were handling Group A, right? We saw a couple of things kind of go the wrong way, I feel like, for Diaphone and Cloud.
Oh, man, that was, yeah, they're going to be kicking themselves all week over that.
They were already pissed off getting off the stage. Like, Diaphone was yelling at me. He won, by the way. He was yelling at me. He's like, I can't believe I dropped it. It makes sense. It makes sense right now to talk about it because we do have another Ronaldo CR7 up on the stream. A lot of the mixes coming through can be checked pretty significantly, and I think Snap is doing fine doing just that. Up until this point, we got a far C. That's actually so dangerous.
This is a lot of damage, too. I don't think it finishes, but jeez, man.
I don't know. I heard the kill build. Like I always think, you know, they might be doing it to optimize and possibly kill. Who knows? Let me get that check.
Weren't even close to overheating either. All right, Ninnerd with the life lead there.
Oh, man. He wasn't even ready for it, too. Like, he was popping off with his opponent. He was just like, yeah, they both did it at the same time.
You know, sometimes that happens, right? You think, like, okay, I just got hit by this fat damage combo. What's my next move? He threw a full screen projectile. I definitely wasn't thinking about blocking.
Yeah, that is fair. The elbow drop is just way out of the way. We're going to get an uppercut either way. Let's see what...
Whoa, a little bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Empty jump low, you got to expect it too with that projectile.
The TheNamesNap's had plenty of opportunities to put big damage on Ninnerd. He's basically been getting the benefit of Ninnerd running into a lot of those rev elbows that he's been throwing out, but just not have been able to capitalize on it. So I think a little more preparation on his part might go a long way.
Now you're looking at both being in SPG. Actually, this is going to be a great rev blow for Snap. Now Ninnerd mid-air. That could have been much more off the lariat. Command grab either way. Give me that, son.
And those air-to-air counter-hit rev blows are actually pretty difficult to pick up afterwards because of the wall bounce. Sometimes it hits high, sometimes it hits low. And if you don't have a move that basically covers like the entire area, you might just whiff.
Can't you get him with elbow drop mid-air? I think there's enough time.
After the rev blow?
Yeah. Air rev blow and it's a counter hit and they get wall splash?
Possibly because it's a 2-hitter, right? Yeah, so maybe on the way up, you're right. And I think, yeah, so I think Tizoc possibly, especially in that position on the screen, one of the better characters to pull that off. But once again, you got to be ready for it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly that, right? That's something that needs to be done with a lot of the Tizoc players. It's part of your kit. Oh my God, you didn't punch you didn't hit.
That's wild. He was actually
blocking.
The last
part? Hold on.
He was blocking the whole time until.
That's a lot of body.
What the hell?
Hell yeah. Oh no.
This is how it happens, man. No one ever thinks about that at least the first time.
Nice and easy for RD. I was waiting for the pop-off too. I was hoping they let CR7's animation rock.
Now these guys are in a hurry. Oh my Lord!
That's not bad. Like you take a whiff punish, you would think it would be much more severe.
Yeah. And and I think that the TheNamesNap is just like maybe a little autopiloted right now. They are up a game, so it's not a huge deal for that. But he's gonna want more damage behind those wild punishes pretty soon because Ninnerd's gonna put a ton of just raw damage on him. That's what this character does. That's what CR7 does.
Yeah, and it's not too difficult in terms of execution-wise. Although, be it both have full meter on deck, so any sort of confirm into big damage could be pretty significant, or it could be churning from the side of Snap. Right, we could get a 720.
And CR7 is most likely going to get the opportunity to use it because Tizoc damage strings are a little more difficult to find usually. Wow.
He was trying to cross.
Oh, no button there. No button there.
Oh no. He said, hell.
No way, no way. No, he just let him do it. He just let him do it.
Huh?
My man's selling the. He's doing the job. He's doing the job, people.
That was quite the sell. If I know anything about wrestling, that right there was probably a promotional sell.
You know, that was the high spot, and they were just a little off in the timings, but they still had to make it happen, you know?
That's insane. Worth the round, honestly.
Yo, totally.
Absolutely worth the round.
What a way to go.
We'll take that. Oh my God, that could have been a bigger whiff punish, a wild punish, excuse me.
And then they're looking like the more solid player on offense here. It's just that once the TheNamesNap gets into SPG, those red blows absolutely ruin his game plan. He's a little too twitchy.
Yeah, I think twitchy is the right word for it because like he's not too sure of what his answers should be. Even in some of the strings that he's trying to do, linking rev art to rev art, he's not really finding a way to optimize it. He's not even been able to hold on or like spend the rest of his bar, right? He hasn't done any sort of ignition, anything, no red line, no hidden, right?
Nothing right now. And he's gotten gun shy after getting hit by one red blow, has failed to even, again, he's so shy about approaching.
I mean, like, he's in SPG now, but it didn't matter. He still managed to get the finisher. But, yeah, I think there's a little bit more of a saving grace while you're in SPG because now you see green. You could also rev blow back. It's like, okay,
absolutely.
I don't have to panic as much. I have my own panic button.
Right. And, you know, you have the option, especially if you have 2 bars. You can super in response. You can throw in response. Obviously, that's easier said than done. You have to have some first pretty good reactions, and 2, you have to know that those things work.
Pockets, I'm going to tell you what, man. My boy held on to meter for 3 rounds straight.
Saving it for tomorrow.
He's looking like me in a different game. I'll tell you what, man.
In this economy?
In this economy. He's trying to invest in the future,
Hey, bro, I cannot just be dropping this change anywhere like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I get it. He's trying to get one of those like rewards for holding on to so many points.
The dividends, man.
Them dividends, dude. Gotta dip into the savings sometime, man. If you see a good deal, you gotta spend, right?
Absolutely.
Oh. We'll take that.
Overthrow, getting them in the corner. And he put the SPG in front this time, possibly because he's sensing that Ninnerd gets like so timid whenever the red blow is in play.
He's got to spend it now, though. The next sequence, maybe the next hit, like a big heavy, CRD, boom, there we go.
He's
Counter
out.
hit as well. Snap no longer in SPG form.
And now look at Ninnerd getting a little too aggressive there. I don't know what that stream was supposed to be, but paid for it dearly. But now he's in SPG.
Get that suplex. That would have been dangerous, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy, trying to play the TheNamesNap's game. I'm just going to call him Snap, man. It's really hard to say that this early in the morning. For me, it's 12 p.m., okay?
Could be nap. You know, it could be nap time.
That's true.
His name could be nap.
Could be nap.
Oh.
Hey. Oh.
And that's been the biggest weakness highlighted thus far between this set. Like, Nap, he's seen it, but most of the time, not going to react. He's just going to get baited multiple times over with these throw baits.
And I don't know if he's looking for the tech. I don't know if he's looking for just reversal throw. Like, he's just throwing it out there. Like, he's like, are you going to step into this range?
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Exactly.
Like, might as well.
I mean, the one time it works, you're going to be like, yeah, I feel like $1 million.
Mm-hmm. It all comes back to making those savings count, brother. Look at that. There's so much bar on both ends. Give me that wild punish, son.
Please spend it. Give me a hard knockdown. No, we go for the soft.
You can't be phrasing it like that, Playboy.
It's a soft knockdown. What are you talking? Oh, my God, that's not soft. A lot of damage on the board for Snap. And Ninnerd is just taking him to the face. I can't believe it.
All the soft knockdowns, all the hard knockdowns is taking it to the face, man.
Dude, unfortunate for to be missed. Ninnerd seemed to be in complete control there for a moment.
Jeez.
And once again refuses to use the meter.
Yeah, man. Look at how much bar we got, son. You gotta spend it while you have it, man. Listen, there's no such thing as generational wealth in this game. You have to spend it now while you have it.
You can't take it with you.
I'm saying, man. What you doing? Oh, that's rough.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, I think he's just thinking, like, man, is it going to kill? Why would I spend meter? That's like an old mentality, especially for KLF players. Like, don't spend the meter. If you're going to let him do it again, jump. Just jump. Okay, that's actually the best case scenario for him.
Technically, he did jump.
Yes, he did.
He was just way out of the way, dude. Oos.
He said, where are you going? And we're overheated, too, on top of that. Yikes. Hey, what you got for him?
Got that high dodge.
And this is still a problem for Ninnerd.
Oh, we got it again.
It's still a problem. That high dodge, as you said, that is a great tool in neutral. A lot of people are not utilizing that, especially against like those standing mids that hit high. Like, it's a great option. Look at that. 3 times in a row. Pay dirt.
Oh, there you go. Put him in the dirt. There you go, Nap. That's the first competent sequence that we've seen from him thus far.
And I wish he had been doing that earlier, because it's clear that Ninnerd has no answer for that.
I agree with
He
you.
finally spins the meter. And he didn't kill. Hey, it's okay. At least, what a sequence.
Oh, and then the mix towards the handshakes. These guys.
Man, he's like, I'm not done with you yet.
Yeah, man. We're taking it off the stream. No, that was pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad we got to see like a full sequence coming from Nap towards the very, very end. But it does kind of suck that it resorted to the final hit being a throw bait again.
What you normally want is, a wild punish from the far D, because it's like his best wild punish button.
Right.
But
that thing is so good, son.
beefy.
On top of that, he could get a little bit technical in the air, right? He does have a couple of fancy feints that kind of bait out maneuvers or bait out uppercuts if need be. But also, I think the main purpose of it is to kind of like keep the sides ambiguous as to where he's coming in. But doesn't Rev Guard kind of alleviate that?
It does, because it blocks on both sides, and so you kind of lose the mix-up there, and you also spent meter on it, so it's pretty much a losing venture, unless the opponent's just not doing anything about it.
We did see a little bit of a feint mid-air to kind of show off that trickiness that Dong can be capable of. Did the stomp coming in, though. He's spinning mad bar pretty early, but I like that, dude. Getting beanibee out of SPG is already half the battle.
Yeah, and like he hasn't even entered SPG yet, has him out. There he is, but now he's on the defensive, and beanibee with a bar, he can definitely spin it here for a hard knockdown. Going for the, ooh, okay.
That's worth it, right? Spending a little bit extra butter just to make sure your opponent is no longer in SPG, keeping it a fair fight. But now you're like one touch away. That could have been so much more.
That could have been a super right there, yeah.
Super off of that.
There it is. And that's going to be that's the super right there. Like, you're going to see that like 100 times out of 10 with Dong players, unless they want to go for like what, the 60, 70% damage with the double air super, which costs all your rev meter.
I mean, like, the world is your oyster when it comes to Dong, right? I think there's a lot of like really, really cool combos that he does have.
Yeah, and I will say that he is that kind of character that I don't think there's a lot of characters like that in this game. Their damage is pretty short and to the point, and optimized, I guess. But his is like acrobatics. It's flair. It's zooming all over the place.
Oh, that is slick.
Off the counter hit, brother. Oh, he was not blocking the close D.
Damn, son.
He was like, I know that's +3, so whatever.
Yeah, I'll block with my face. It's totally fine. I can survive this. He only has what? Ignition super? Ignition gear?
How bad could it be?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Next round. Next game.
Dude, I'm telling you. It can mount him quick. Oh, no!
He just ate it to the face.
Almaz in a whole heap of trouble here. Yeah, you have to just like think of something like maybe, I mean, obviously the guard cancel is a great option here, but he may not have the timing for it, so he might just be stuck in the corner here. This might be the end of the round already. Yeah, he's not getting out, brother.
Brother, that is like night and day. When you saw the way that Almaz was pressing beanibee in game one, there's a whole different story.
And I think when Almaz gets started like that, he feels great, but obviously on defense, he is not trying to take too many risks.
What a beautiful uppercut to get things started. A little bit of a frame kill, axe on the other side, but it was a feint.
And almost,
There it is again. He's been going to that multiple times. Now he's going for a solid jump in to actually force beanibee to block. I love this neutral jump from Beanie.
Gotta be careful sometimes, though. They start reading that tricky stuff. You're gonna end up wasting meter.
Boost.
Tons of damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that, too. Oh, didn't even need to spin the meter to get him out of SPG. One more touch is gonna do it. And beaniebee's gotta like feel like, dude, I won the mirror match like that. Where's my sponsorship?
Yeah, man. Dude, how many dongs do you see nowadays on like ranked or having access to an air grab?
Yes.
I think that alone makes you in a certain part of like the tier list because of the fact that you eliminate the process of people
Air
coming
JD.
into air JD, right? But one of the biggest downsides is she doesn't handle pressure very well.
She doesn't. She has the rev blow, which definitely needed the change that it got recently.
Yes, that's right.
But still not the perfect answer to a lot of the kind of pressure, especially from a Terry Bogard player, right?
I mean, what she really has for a reversal isn't necessarily a reversal, right? It's just like a counter state.
Exactly.
And I don't think that's going to be enough, especially if people decide not to do anything about that. Damn!
And she stays on offense, brother.
What if she stays on
What if she's
offense?
always on offense?
That is correct. That is the dilemma in the city of the world.
I'll say this much. Like, if you don't know what her offense does, these Genets online will run some game on you.
It's true.
It's crazy. Look at that. Like, I don't know why they're so brave with the red
That
blows,
was
man.
beautiful, by the way. that potential crossover into the AD instead. The response.
Bro.
Oh my lord!
It's a good rev blow, absolutely. But I think the Bijinets are so confident in their rev blows, they just make it part of the toolkit. Like that's the neutral.
It is part of the neutral. You get the missiles coming in hot, on the way down.
Boom.
All the way cooled down. Unnecessary roughness. My man Alex Smith hit him back with the counter rev blow, got the stagger, and the immediate hidden gear.
Hey man, you can tell that Nerd in the Bay just probably hasn't played a ton of Bijinets, and definitely hasn't played one on this level.
God, I love the way she flows. Honestly,
Yeah, she's very fluid.
I saw her in Mark of the Wolves. I'm like, you know what? She might be the one. I played her in Beta 1. I'm like, man, I don't get it.
She was crazy.
She felt so good to like watch.
Ooh. Now she's a very fun character to watch. I think she's like Dom. She offers something to this game that seems a little more straightforward normally, but then you get this character like Bijanet and he's flying all over the place.
That was
crazy damage.
That was meaty as hell, Pockets.
The elbow?
I didn't even mean to say your name like that. I said meaty as hell, Pockets. That was an accident. That was low-key bars.
I am a meaty individual, if I do say so myself.
Damn, son. Oh, that's good.
Alex Smith having himself a good time up there, man. He's like, hey, I'm getting to run everything in the rule book right now.
Us too.
Okay, we got a big counter hit.
There you go.
Nerd in the Bay's got to make something happen here. Like, you don't want to go down 3 games or 3 rounds straight.
I was a slick counter hit conversion off of the D like that.
Oh, definitely. The Terry Bogard, one of the best characters to do that. Like, that far D is actually really strong, and I think a lot of people undersell it.
That was
Cross cut.
Sick.
We take those. We do that. Oh, that's right, the high dodge. You can't just come in on it like that. Wow.
Meter. We got a lot of meter. We can burn ourselves out and overheat.
Didn't want to spend it, though? Possibly. The 2C.
Not bad. Not bad. Sir Alex Smith. He's a damn legend.
He's amazing at every. So they'll eventually just lose hope.
What are they gonna do? Like what?
Give me meter.
Yeah, man.
Regen my health.
Why would I do that?
Cool me down.
That seems like a bad time overall.
It is. You play dude. You ever when you play Market of Wolves against somebody that knows how to play that game? It's like, damn. What do I do to put damage on this guy?
I will say this though, I think they've done a great job of being able to dissect like some of the strategies that have been like shown off on stream. I don't think it's very, very difficult. I think the most difficult thing, or that not difficult, the most like challenging thing and intimidating thing is learning how to guard cancel.
That is
outside of that, you don't even need like to do it all the time.
At this stage, but I think eventually we will. We will see more people guard canceling in optimal moments because it's still a very powerful tool despite how expensive it is. And they might even buff it in the future. You never know, right?
That's right.
They could change regen. They could do whatever they want with this game. I mean, we saw Punko win a squeaker at Combo Breaker off a very clutch guard cancel.
That is fair. That is very fair. And Lord knows Gato needs it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know,
definitely.
I don't know if anybody disagrees with me on the chat, but Lord knows Gato definitely needs it.
Hey, man, like, hey, that DP is doing work. Speaking of doing work, man, this Mai somehow hanging on there. A lot of people.
Ooh, that's huge!
That fireball was so far away, too. I was like, dude, how did he react that quickly?
I think he was already committed to the jump as well.
Like, I'm diving regardless.
I'm trying to look. Is it Gut OW?
Gutao
Tao?
versus, as a squad versus Gutao.
Gotcha.
Gotao.
Good old Scott V. We've seen Scott Vermillion like a handful of times in a multitude of different video games as well.
Yes. Most notably the French bread side of things.
That counter hit conversion could have been much more. That jump in could have been everything actually for Scott.
Yeah.
While being an SPG, Gutao actually has an opportunity to do something pretty drastic, sitting on 2 bars.
And I wonder if Scrub's a little uncomfortable with this matchup because there's been a couple opportunities for him to put it away, but kind of just wasn't sure if he had the button for the punish there. He saw like the 5A come out after blocking the Ryu Imbu in the corner. Didn't really get anything from it.
Low key, it might be nerves, right?
I think it might be, like honestly, there's definitely, wow. Oh,
that was godlike.
Ooh.
Yo, spend it. Get him out of SPG, son.
Maybe, yeah, he's got it.
That was sick.
That was sick. The jump C to extend that damage just a little bit more. And Scrot, once again, feeling mad comfortable. Going to close this one out darn near perfect.
Damn.
Actually, that is a perfect. Dang.
My man knew the juggle points. He JD'd. He got the counter hit on the way down. He was like, you know what? Let me see this
Put a
seasoning.
little extra stank on it real quick.
Oh,
You know?
seasoning.
Yeah, the
No
seasoning.
pun intended. The seasoning.
Oh, the white pepper?
Yo, that's kind of godlike.
Yeah, man. That white pepper. A little too far away for getting anything significant, though. At the same time, in complete control, Gato is probably not too comfortable here themselves. Wow, the Rev wake up?
We'll take it.
I mean, sure.
Sure.
Could have turned that into a full damage string, though.
That's right. You're still able to continue on as long as it's a Rev art, right?
Yeah, he could have Rev excelled. And I think that really goes to show that Gato is just not very comfortable here. Thought he was playing a different game, so he thought maybe I'll EX to wake up and it'll be extra invulnerable, but it actually loses vulnerability and was not ready for the Rev.
Ooh, wow, you could punish that.
Again, I don't know if Scrot feels that comfortable with this character.
Probably.
Wow! Oh my God!
That could have been everything off that
Yeah.
jumping. But being able to thread the needle, sneaking in that DP, Scrot looking at match point. Yo, this has been very scary, I feel like, from the side of Gato, right? 'Cause I think
Yeah.
there's been multiple opportunities where he could have put it away.
And it unfortunately just hasn't been able to find the correct hits, or finds the correct hit, but just not in the range or too high up in the air. And then Scrot's just ready for the recovery. To much credit to Scrot, the recovery has been amazing.
Brother, he is just putting it down. He is just getting so much pressure. Another perfect from the side of Scrot.
He do this.
He'd been doing this
Yes, sir.
for a long time. But Gato, either way, man, there were opportunities. There was potential in regards to like.
They're good fighting game players,
Right.
in general.
To be fair, I think there's a lot of the fundamentals that really get established in some of the KOF games because like you have
The button structure is similar, yes.
yes, but outside of that, but like the core fundamentals, right? Like understanding how to whiff punish, how to bait out normals, how to properly space yourself out in the footsie department, and also making every hit count,
Yeah.
especially in a KOF game, is so pivotal.
Right, and I think what happens between this game and KOF is it comes down to how you spend your resources. In KOF, you get so many resources that you're like, hey, I can just blow a bar real quick just to get out of a bad situation. That doesn't really exist here. You have to get yourself out of the bad situation with like JD guard canceling and hopefully not overheating.
Yeah, it really does make or break your offensive structure, or at least your positioning in the round, majority of the time, right? For example, like McDonald being an overheat, you would think he would kind of back off, but as soon as he got that landing, as soon as he got that knockdown, he was being just as aggressive to ensure that his overheat phase doesn't last that long.
Exactly, so he's playing it correctly, and I want to get my hats off to him because I'm like, hey, man, like you went in, couldn't hold on to the pressure, unfortunately, and say some extra making him pay for it, but still not in a bad position here. Got a lot of me. Oh, no. He said, why not the first time? Let's try it again.
I was going to say, McDonald was doing a great job of like staving off the guard break, but I mean, all things
come to an end.
come to an end, I feel like, with Kain. Right? All things just lead back to him on some Thanos. Just going to snap your guard gauge away.
Absolutely. Oh, man, the guard. Up another the D break.
Yeah.
Counter hit. Couldn't get more off of that. Holding on. All right, now we're finding the windows. A little early on that throw, I think.
Oh, 100% earlier in that throw.
And Say-Some-X now has a corner. So when Say-Some-X gets the corner, like, yeah. So I'm noticing that McDonald gets a little nervous whenever Say gets the corner like this. And he's just looking for any way to get out.
Right, you have to really be stern about your defense when it comes to Kain. You can't just
certainly.
be expecting the Happy Meal and getting away scot-free.
Yo.
You're gonna, if you expect a Happy Meal, sometimes you get the Big Mac and get the damage in from Sace.
And Say straight up like playing it cool and patiently, which I'm used to from him. Hey!
Damn. I hate that.
We challenged that.
I'd definitely be getting hit by Rev Blow like 3/4 of the screen. I'll tell you what.
It's a good, well, the messed up thing is like, you know, he's going to either do that or he's going to do Panzer, and he's going to cancel it into, he's going to XL into his flash kick, and then you just can't do anything.
No, and that feels bad.
It just feels, I lost at round start.
Yeah, man. Funny enough, I thought the fireballs were going to be really like difficult to kind of maneuver around. Luckily enough, with the mechanics that are in place with City of the Wolves, it doesn't feel too bad because like if you guess it correctly or if you time it correctly, you get life back and also you get to advance a little bit.
Most certainly, yeah. And they can be a little difficult, especially the Rev fireball. But the worst thing about it is that he's airborne. So even if you do jump over the fireball and you hit him, you just knock him out of the air. And they're like, great, I can't get anything out of this. So you have to time the punish.
Damn, speaking of timing the punishes, did you see that high dodge attack just completely whiffed Sace? He landed with close C and still managed to get it in time for the punish. Damn, son!
And McDonald just wants to get out of here so bad. He's like, bro, just clean me up, fam.
Crazy. The double quarter poundage is real.
Hey, I like it. Making me hungry out here. Perfect.
Damn. That was difficult.
That's definitely
muy difícil. I'll tell you what. That was Rocky Balboa. I'll tell you, man.
That's certainly a say some next round right there.
Oh man, Kain is sick. Why did I drop that character?
Why did you drop the character? You
I don't have the technical aspects.
Hey, I got double supers here, man. Like, you're gonna take 60% damage no matter what.
Yeah. Even with a single super, you're taking 60%.
It's crazy, man.
I've seen the sequences, especially if you're in the corner. You get that last minute 2-1-4-8, hitting at the top of the head, being able to get. Oh, actually, no, you can double super that.
Yeah.
Yo, Goofy
Yeah, Goofy versus QQ.
with Salvatore Ganacci. He's mad cool, by the way. I cannot believe he showed up to Evo Japan.
Dude, he is a nice guy. We had a good time hanging out with him at the couch. And the character in the game, despite how people kind of feeling he might not be the strongest,
He got buffed.
he got buffed, but also I think people just haven't really gotten used to the matchup yet, so he might as well be up there in the tier list.
I think that's a fair assessment. If you haven't, damn, son.
You're not used to seeing this stuff. You're going to be like, well,
Whoa, he barely missed.
yeah, that almost was super meaty.
Oh, he's hella dead. I always thought it was like choo-choo, but I've seen this cat multiple times on different games, right? But I guess QQ is what we're going with, to be honest.
This is my first time even like calling his name out like this. So
If we do butcher the name, chat, we do apologize.
please let us know.
It's been a while. Let us know on Twitter specifically. Great block. Had to use the Rev Guard on that one. Pretty ambiguous coming in with that.
Yeah, and like Goofy had a pretty strong run at the beginning of that last round, but it kind of fell apart. And I think it's mostly because Ganacci's defense kind of lacks a little bit. He has to bet big on the reversal. And I don't think he has a ton of moves in his toolkit to really combat Kevin at his optimal range. But if he kept him standing still,
Then the world is your oyster.
yeah, man.
That's the second time he's woken up with the Ignition Super.
You know, it's funny. Like, I always say you can't really meaty people in this game like that all the time, but it's not because of the wake-up super. That's just universal fighting games.
Oos. That's mad far.
It's actually pretty good damage, too.
It's not enough to kill, though.
No, it's not enough to kill, but hey, he's in the life lead. And he...
What is that exchange?
No!
Goofy. That was kind of sick. He's
How
looking
did
around.
The jump C did slightly more damage than the jump D, and he had a little bit more of a life lead at that moment.
Yeah. And QQ looked right at him. He was like, that was sick.
Yeah, he was
That
like,
was sick.
now,
He smiled. He nodded. He's like, sick.
now I'm about to put it on you.
He's like, now I hate you forever. You broke my record. Now I break you.
Here he comes. Down the
Yeah.
tracks. Train's coming through.
You can't be pressing buttons like that.
No.
Not after the light. You know the feint is coming. Or actually, it's not even a feint. It's a frame trap proper, right? If you feint any of your lights, you're going to be negative. However, there are moments where your light kick will leave you plus enough, or your light normal will leave you plus enough to either pursue a frame trap on block or link into a heavy on hit.
Exactly.
Oh, praise be. Jesus in the air.
Said maybe I'll get a reversal here. No, nothing doing. Wow, almost from downtown. There's the high dodge. That's one of the best high dodges in the game.
He's showing you what they do in the precinct.
Oh, it missed the link.
Ugh, give me that knee. Help.
I need Goofy to just start getting creative here. That's one.
Oh,
way
that's
to do
mad
it.
creative right there.
One way to do it.
Got Jesus Christ Superstar swimming in the air. Do it again. Oh, that could have been it.
Needs to start the sequence.
We need to stop these air approaches. I think that's if there's one thing to isolate here, the air approaches have just been too dominant from the side of QQ, and
Yeah,
it's happening more often than not, right?
Yeah, we're seeing Goofy kind of just letting QQ jump in on him with like heavy buttons, no challenges. He has a reversal there, but he's not really trying to use it for those purposes at least. So he's just not able to stop QQ from doing anything, and that was a gamble.
Boink. And that's fine. I think QQ's been showing him the same type of quote-unquote respect, right? Going in with like wake-up ignition. I think Goofy's showing that card off now. Maybe it'll force QQ to back off upon meaty, but who knows?
Who knows right now? It doesn't seem to be working right now, but then again, we're not in the corner yet. Here we go, though, and I think that's going to be it.
100%. 100%. I'm glad you pronounced the second E on that one. Making sure to get the rest of that and finish it off. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? That's
That is
the
the
rule. Like
name of the game,
if
man.
he's not going to anti-air you,
Just keep
then you
going in.
keep going. Tell you what, give him a baseball cap and a baseball bat. he'll definitely be swinging like this.
And this is wild, dude, because this is one of those matchups that, like, and I love this about this game and games like it. You're never going to see this matchup anywhere but with Fatal Fury. Like, these guys just don't cross paths ever.
That's true, right?
First time ever.
I think just having the Pro Tours and having the Pro Stops actually be involved with like Combo Breaker and CEO again just feels so good, man. You know what doesn't feel good though? Being under pressure by Mad KOF. Although the SPG is still in his favor, right? He can still throw it out if need be to kind of skip neutral. He's not Vermilion, just needs one opening, which Hotaru can get to get him out of there. Damn, that was wild punish.
Yeah, that was a little too telegraphed on that run-up throw. Oh, he challenged it perfectly. And that's going to be it for Hotaru round 1.
That was optimal, Pockets. That was the most optimal set of sequences that I've ever seen.
That's what they do out there, man. They get up in stage and they don't drop combos. Well, sometimes, but.
He didn't drop squat.
I'm actually really enjoying Matt Kayla's play. He has been having a few issues as of late on defense. It's kind of been an issue not only in Fatal Fury, but also, that's unfortunate, but also in KOF. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here so far. Like, he's not putting himself in too many bad situations for the purposes of being on offense.
All the way? Plus a side
Easy.
Son, did you see that? Mad KOF actually did Panzer to go underneath and he still maintained the JD?
That was insane.
Excuse me?
Yeah, wow.
What the hell just happened?
And what's so unfortunate about that was that Scrot literally could do nothing about it.
Who get
except for
nothing?
Maybe, like, he could have possibly gambled on guard canceling the final hit of the booger ball with the dive kick, but
the booger sugar?
the booger sugar was,
was
just
blue.
It was a big one, man. It was a big one.
That's
Then the Panzer came out. I was like, I ain't challenging that. Hell nah.
Dude, I thought you had to change directions. My man was all the way under the other side.
Double side switch.
That's insane.
So
Yo,
you start mashing on that Rev guard. Like, please, bro.
I gotta ask, yo, did you change directions mid-air after you saw the Panzer? I swear to you.
A little bit insane, man. But I think that broke his brain a little bit right now because now he's just like, dude, like, if he does that again, I got nothing for it.
That broke our brain. We didn't get to commentate that round. Apologies, chat.
Ooh, bad fireball, and you're paying for it, son.
Give me that. Get the knockdown, set up the orb. What are you gonna do about it? You're locked in.
And this is the roughest place to be if you're playing against a Kain, and you just have to jump D and a jump C on top of that.
No, but you talked about it. Sometimes he will drop his combos. Mad KOF looking a little bit rusty when it comes to completing some of these strings, but the control is always there.
If the control is always there, and that's the thing, that's the part that I'm enjoying about this, because normally when he misses stuff like that, it all falls apart. The spaghetti is all over the floor. Spaghetti. Oh no, as I speak, he gambles on the worst Lanze of his life, and he gets the 5A wake up, or the 2A rather.
I'm glad.
That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's like, okay, it's cool. You don't got to do nothing crazy, Mad KOF. He's like, nah, I'm going to do everything crazy. I don't like being here.
That's true. I'm definitely going to ask Scrot, like, as he's coming here, just to know the answer. Because I don't think I'll have time to put it in the lab just yet, just because of how busy our schedules are. So when he comes by, I'll be like, yo, wait, be sure to shout out PR Raw. Be sure to shout out Hell Pockets. Make sure you say happy birthday proper.
Oh, thank you.
Let the legends know.
All right. Dude, this character's so cool. So this is actually a cool matchup for personal reasons. These guys actually played crazy long sets online, like from Cleveland to Korea. No BS. So they're meeting in person right now, playing in tournament. I wonder how much they retained from that day.
Bro, and he JD'd the entire secret from
And that's some game maturity from Punko, who has been mad aggressive with the Gato since the game came out. So he's playing just a little slower, I think, which is a welcome change.
Bro, different routes as well. I like that. More damage off. We don't actually have to worry about as much. This is beautiful.
Getting mixed in the corner, and you're going to be dead.
What a way to squeeze in that little bit of Rev Axel towards the end of it.
So
Actually, you don't need to because it's different. You get the pop-up off of the uppercut, off of the break uppercut, and you get to continue on with any of your Rev arts.
Right.
So it's not necessarily a Rev Axel, but you are paying a hefty fine out of that, right?
You are. Oh, this is going to be big damage. It's a counter hit too. Ow.
Help me. Help me.
And he's still waking up with them buttons, man. That's the one thing Punko will do. You will not get to pressure him for free.
Unless you deliver the proper meaty and multiple times over, he will disrespect your approach.
And if you do it once, he might just DP on wake up.
You just said it. You literally just said it.
You already
the command grab. You get the XL off of that.
Ooh, you're going to get some damage stealing here, but you are going to get the corner. And the hard knockdown on top of that.
It's a setup, though. Future jump.
Yeah! The old 50-50. It's not only Marco, baby.
Future jump again.
Do it again. Oh!
I lied. He went for 6B instead.
I think he went for Geyser. I think he did he try to go for Geyser there? Because, like,
any sort of fireball special or super, it would have caused death regardless.
well, I think the Geyser would have caught him on the back end of it because the hitbox is pretty wide.
He was so high, though.
But Power Wave definitely not doing nothing. You know.
That is a fair assessment. That is a fair assessment. I think, yeah, if you were to go for it, then you would go for Geyser.
You would have to. I didn't get to see the meter at the time, but he might not have had it at the moment. And right now, he doesn't have it right now is free range in the middle of the screen. He is in the corner.
Oh, we get possible guard break. If Punko could get started, he has 42%. He could still, I don't know if he can get a string up in time to actually get a guard break against PL.
Yeah,
he's going to back away for a bit, right?
He's also stuck on defense right now. And PL's finding some straight hits that he could convert if he's feeling it. Oh, I think he thought throw.
That is tough. Trying to get a little bit of a frame trap from that walk up from that.
Oh, no, in the corner. That's going to be so much damage.
Pop him up. Uppercut break. Double uppercut.
You didn't want to go for the super?
I guess.
Oh, that might have sealed that round, actually, because if he had went for the hard knockdown there, then
right.
PL would have no options on wake up other than possibly DP or super.
I think Punko had enough in the tank to do neck breaker super to kill, honestly.
Possibly, yeah.
It would have to be
level 2.
level 2 for sure.
And he might have just got the second bar.
He had it. No, he definitely had it.
Oh, he had it? Okay. Yeah, he probably should have went for it. Possibly saving it for the next round. I don't know. That's one of those things that I think is a judgment call.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just got to do it.
I will confidently say the red line super, the neck breaker super would have killed. I will confidently say it with my chest.
I'm sure. You on that. And he got the link too?
Yeah, pretty easy link, right? You get to go for 2A.
Yeah.
Get the rest of it, whatever you want.
I don't even think you have to mediate.
No, you don't. You
just
don't.
get it, yeah.
You get it automatically.
Ooh! PL! You got it like that?
That's how you feel today? That's wild.
He just showed you 3 times he would wake up DP. He's like, nah, I'm going to empty jump low anyway, bro.
Oh. My man, Carl.
He pissed him off. He was like, you ain't getting me with my own BS. You trying to mix Punko? What a challenge!
Ooh, what a way to thread the needle. The damage as well. Still in SPG, though.
Oh my God. Oh, my God. Oh!
Help me. Yo, rev it up.
PL attacking the rev gauge at this point. And Punko does not want to block. Oh, too far away. It's good challenge from Punko.
Brother, get him out of here.
That's going to do it, I think. Yeah, that's definitely going to do it. Round 1 goes to Punko. What a winners 3 match, man. Holy crap.
Brother, the back and forth from each individual is going crazy right now.
And I just can't call it, man. Like, they're actually playing, like, equally. Both of these guys not giving too much away, not overcommitting, and doing optimal damage on top of that.
I love that. Oh, we're going to set up, too, if it goes for forward jump?
No, that was...
Oh, and you get the deep... deep break, son.
Yeah.
Since level 1, he has to do it, right?
He has to get the hard... Woo! That was unscaled!
I didn't know. I was waiting for a mix again. I thought that was going to be scaled as hell.
Because it was a counter hit? I thought you could...
That is
what the heck?
I thought the Dragon Kick Super would have scaled. Yo, Carl, you mad nice, actually.
No, yeah, that empty jump
I know you lost, but yo, you mad nice.
That empty jump well was saucy.
I know we were talking a little bit.
That's what happens at CEO. That's the most important. This is a fun time.
This is what happens when you pair us together.
We're fun but professional.
True. Nothing but great things, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing but great things.
It's always a good vibe here.
This is the path I've chosen on commentary. Here we go. Hotaru versus Kain.
Got a little bit of Ryu in her, huh?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We've seen a sample of Seisa's Kain earlier. Very sturdy, very high damaging. And I like that. Pans it right out the gate.
But I wonder, I'd have to say, like, Akita probably plays some of the best Kains in the world right now, so I wonder what he has to offer in this matchup. With a character that got hit pretty hard in the recent patch.
Yeah. Not able to consistently get your DP break as a continuation towards combos. And
yeah, that's rough.
It's a very, very difficult link. But there are moments where just some routes don't work anymore, right? Especially off of lights. The amount of damage that she has access to off of lights, no longer the same.
Right. And that's something that I feel was done uniquely to her because so many characters have that route.
Yeah. And also I think her DP got normalized, right? Like no longer a 4-frame normal.
And I think that was just to be in line with the rest of the light attack DPs that were all 5 frames.
4 frames special. Yeah. And like, yeah, so what that means is, like, albeit just 1 frame, it's a significant difference now because the cast is...
They're able to play against her now.
They're all allowed to safe jump her, specifically, right?
Interesting enough, like, you know, even though you couldn't safe jump her previously, you would do the thing you were talking about earlier where you would delay your safe jump and just go for the JD on her DP. And then she'd be extra punished.
I would go for the quote-unquote safe jump and just automatically assume JD.
Exactly.
No matter what. Because of the fact that she had an extra frame.
Exactly.
One less frame.
That was the way to do it. And Akita, they're round for round. We're over here yapping away, and they're already over here on round 3.
Yeah, you need that neon sign in your room, dude. Bar Street Stars.
You assume I have a place in my house for that anything at this point.
I mean,
I'm a dad, bro.
You can hang on the wall, son. You know it, yeah.
I gotta ask my daughter about that.
Okay. She'd be cool with it. I'm sure she'd be cool with it.
Like, does that say Street Stars? What does that mean, Dad?
It's a bar.
Ooh.
Or in Southtown, probably.
It's definitely a bar in Southtown.
Yeah. Look at the conversion that she gets.
And Seisu Mex had an opportunity to put big damage on Akita.
Super.
Yeah, kind of let that go, and unfortunately gonna lose the first game because of it.
It's one of those things, man. You're sitting on all of your bars. When you get killed with said bars, it feels terrible.
And I think that this happens a lot, especially with Kain players, because, man, they love going for the Rondo setups. Like, they have an opportunity to put damage on somebody, but like, hey, you know what? I could also just rev blow, hard knockdown, set up Rondo, and then do some really nasty you-know-what.
I do know what.
Yeah.
I definitely do know what. I always like calling it the Rajon Rondo for no reason.
Rajon?
Just because it's the only association I have for NBA. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. That could have been much, much more severe.
He's dropping everything.
Back-to-back droppage. And Akita, he's not going to be doing the same. He's going to make it hurt instead.
And they are hitting that dive kick extension there. I love it.
Gave him a little CPR action towards the end. Elbow.
That's the matter right there, man. Panzer to flash kick. No! What the heck?
Oh, sick.
Watch your toes.
Nice and easy.
Stepped on the gators.
Not the gators, dude.
That's worth more than your life.
It's facts, actually.
I'm telling you, man. This guy's worth $1 million, head to toe.
Akita looking at match point now. Do like the continuation orbs.
Oh, he had it.
That could have been more. It could have been light. Run into the orb extension, right?
So we're seeing right now, Seisu is just off rhythm here. He's getting confirms, and he's going for throw. He's getting openings, and he's like, well, let me just go for a special that doesn't combo here. Like, I'm not sure what he's looking for. He's moving too fast for his hands.
Yeah, that's kind of rough, too. I think he was a little bit too stubborn upon wake up. He was way too eager to get himself started that he was risking his wake-up options against Akita. Akita had delivered the meaties multiple times over and wasn't going to let go. So towards the end, honestly, it felt like more of a walk, an easy walk.
Oh, man!
Oh, that's worth it. That's totally worth it. Put it this way, it's like, all right, well, what are my risk assessments on trying to implement a meaty? What are my risk assessments on trying to play footsies in this regard, or even trying to jump in? I think that same line of thinking can be applied to Fatal Fury, especially for Fatal Fury.
I think one of the things that also transfers over is the ability to bait that defensive option. Like, you bait the parry and you bait the JD.
Exactly.
So you get a character like Kevin who can definitely throw you out the window if you're stuck trying to JD too much. Not a big surprise that he's playing them.
Back-to-back throws, too.
And it's all command grabs, exactly, right? He's like, you trying to JD me? I'm going to command grab. JD this.
And he already brought him to the corner. As soon as it was over, though, yeah, we're going to break that. Oh, wait a minute, Troy Boy. Trying to fish with the C a bunch of times over.
It's a good button.
It's so good.
Should be cancelable.
Huh? Honestly, I'm down for that. I'm actually down for that. C into the backhand?
Oh, yeah, dude.
That'd be kind of sick.
If that's like the only thing you could get, I'm like, hey, that's fine.
Oh, great block on the overhead. He went from solid stake to nothing. Nothing. Yeah, knocking the door a little bit. We tried to get a 6B, nothing to it. So a nice and easy A for Troy Boy.
Loving the way he was playing that first round. Pushing Jobron into the corner with the command throws.
Oh, Rad Jobron.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Probably.
Jobron.
Could be. Like maybe it's like another region's Geodude, you know?
A Geobrood crossbreed with like a Machop or something.
That's
Geobron.
That's bars, actually. Oh, Jesus. Gonna get super one? No, we're not gonna spend it. Oh,
We're going all the way, baby.
The hidden gear super.
I like it.
That.
He was at 70%. Now he's going to be at 0, and he's going to have corner, and he's going to have pressure. Like, yeah.
That's the illest super. The fact that he kisses his fist and punches you right at the same time as that
like
bullet landing.
the freaking nuke shell.
Dude, that's actually OG.
Him and Ralph Jones, man.
Yeah, dude.
Uh-oh. He has so much meter.
Dive bomb. Get a couple of the backhands. There could have been a lot more, right?
Oh, it could have been more, but I think he wants to save for the next touch, and there it is.
I think this super won't be enough. He's already at 65 as well, so one command grab perhaps?
Ooh.
It's like we play this game, dude.
Bro.
It's like we play this game. Damn, we're good.
That was...
We called it, right? Like,
yeah.
What else would you have done in fear of the JD?
Well, so everybody meets everyone on their wake up here, so you think, like, it's an easy JD, right? You put a wrinkle in that situation when you have a command grab for an offensive measure, so all you had to do was literally just delay it.
That's the thing. We've ironed out all the details. Dude, what happened? What happened? We didn't even get to talk about that analysis. We didn't get to analyze that last sequence. Troy Boy got command grabbed once. He said, hell no, we won't go. And then decided to pop off with all his meter. What the hell happened?
Oh, man.
Who touched Kevin came out already?
Joe Brown must have had like a Walooiji moment. He must have stood up from the stick or something.
This is not the same Kevin from Home Alone. This guy was fully loaded, son. He did not give a damn. He was running the house by himself.
So he just gave me all that meter, brother.
That's crazy. Two-touch Kev? Wild, son.
What it's about, man. Another big command grab. Look at that damage on that.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. I had to break that kick.
5C. Get off of me. Oh!
That is a big jump in. But it puts him in SPG for Gio Braun, I should say.
It's difficult to not get him out of SPG off of a jump light like that, but he's still in great. On the ground! I love that.
On the ground.
On the ground!
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's, going back to LA, I don't want to hear any Kevin. Tell you what. Oh boy, that was a sweep and a half if I ever seen it. Has to break. The jump in again. Clearing flight a bunch of Geobron, but on the opposite end, Geobron has been doing a lot of high dodges to prevent Troy Boy. Not a safe jump, still gonna get hit with the super.
Troy Boy's been just defending a couple of them, but at the same time, he's like, bruh.
That's 2 bars.
That is a lot. He hasn't even used one yet. Oh my God.
Super,
Not hard knockdown, but doesn't want to roll out of the corner. Yeah, you're gonna have to guard cancel roll here, maybe? Ooh, got out. We can only take one more touch. Hey, big wild punish.
Oh, but he took the full dash. He could have interrupted the dash for something else.
We are scrambling here.
He could even dash up 2C and still get canceled.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Oh,
That was a huge up, and that might be one of the things that is possibly a disconnect for a lot of players coming from older games, is that wild punish giving you so much extra time to follow up, you might overestimate it.
yeah, it's honestly, I blame other game syndrome, because most of the time you see a dash, you would think to yourself, I have to wait for the recovery
Right.
to act. Not in this game.
No.
Immediately after that wild punish, you could have immediately done dash up 2C because it is cancelable, and it puts you close enough to get the kick, or at least the knee.
Okay. That's good tech.
It's easy tech. It is a little lazy. There is a possibility. There is a world where you can get close D. It is a little bit more strict, a little bit harder. But
They give you so much time though.
they do. That's why I said 2C is the lazy option.
Right. I feel you. I feel you on that. But he didn't get either, so it's like, man, maybe it's decision paralysis.
And then you have to keep in mind your execution, because you do dash up. If you do quarter circle forward, you're gonna get a DP motion instead, right? You have to do what? You have to end it up for the proper quarter circle forward notion.
Honestly, that is the correct way to do it, but I swear to God, it still don't work sometimes.
You have to really hug
the emphasis on that.
Exactly that, yeah.
Hug the corner. Geobron already in the corner himself.
Ooh. I love that roundhouse, by the way. The fact that it hits crouchers even at certain ranges, that feels great.
So I be getting clipped out of the air just trying to escape from that, it's nuts. Overheat.
Give me that knee, brother.
Oh, man.
Double swipe. Hold on. Safe jump.
Just like that, Giobron suddenly in complete control of this match. Look at him. He's like, dude, there's not much you can do. I can break your guard. I got a bar to spare. Don't even need it.
Break his guard. Shout out to Yipes, man. That is the perfect line for this game.
Do it straight up.
Break his guard. Going straight for the shins as well.
On the ground.
I said on the ground. Right now.
Resisting.
Jesus H, man. That's rough. A couple of wild punishes that could have been had. Not going to be the case. Troy Boy trying to find and assess his way in. I like that high dodge going in for the swing.
In situations like that, you end up getting a lot of respect from both players. Wow. Speaking, as I say that.
Oh, he tried to solid snake his way through the vent.
I think he thought maybe over it was coming, but it maybe didn't cancel it in time. Wow. 2 bars, man.
Dang.
Doesn't even need a wild punish to get this kind of damage. Can you believe it?
Jump.
Yeah.
Oh, command
That's
easy.
gonna be it, man. One.
With level
What?
You could have ended it with level 1.
Yeah.
You had the ignition super. It was already there. I swear to you. I was looking at his bar the whole time.
I think he thought he had 2 bars. He's possibly going for a hidden gear, but hey.
Either way, it is Giovanni Bronzi. Gio Braun for short.
Can't be scaring me like that, man. Like, that's how I be dropping games. Come on.
I'd definitely be dropping games the exact same fashion. It's the Arcade Shock for doing it big. Like, they've always had like the vision of doing like a local scene, and they finally found the way to do it. So, yo, Vin, if you're listening, you're watching, yo, much love, bro. Everybody over there at Arcade Shock, the employees there, literally all of them, much love to y'all, bro.
Hey, man, yeah, like what you guys are doing out there. Because most importantly, I think the West Coast needs its vibe back.
Free.
Dude,
Free.
we built this, you know what? We built this shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Damn right. All right, so Goofy coming back into it. I don't think he is the Billy player.
No, he is definitely the Ganacci player, and Horns is bad. GG should be the Billy.
That is 100%.
Yeah.
That is 100%. Just based off of their seating positioning as well, I'm more inclined to believe that Goofy is the one getting beat up right now as Salvatore Ganacci. Horns doing a pretty good job with his Billy. I actually wanted to main Billy so badly.
It's never too late, man.
I love the way his kit operates. Like, I just love the way he moves. I love his design. His Rev XL routes look so damn cool.
Jesus.
Look at him, dude. Look at him go. What is this weapon? I actually don't even know what this weapon is called.
A sectional staff.
Thank you. I was thinking like partial bow staff.
It's basically the same thing.
I like sectional, what was it?
Sectional staff?
I like sectional staff much better.
The tri-bow, I think they also call it.
Tribo is sick.
That's a big... No!
Could have been a bigger punish.
Yeah, God, Ganacci definitely can put some damage on you there. And I think possibly Goofy just a little off his game here.
Oh, what a conversion, too.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest things about Billy is that he can turn those air and anti-airs into some pretty good just juggle damage.
Did you see Horns going for like the chain combo towards like the end? He went for the overhead, but you just see Salvatore Ganacci just interrupt it with a
Yeah.
He's just looking right at you with the screen. I think it's mad funny. I also think that it's cool that his glasses get knocked off.
Like immediately, right?
Yeah.
I was like, man, this should probably get knocked off after he eats a super or something. But they said, nope, as soon as he gets knocked down.
Bang, there it is. Oh no, he still got it.
What's the criteria here? Oh, no. The hyper defense, but he had nothing behind it. Again!
Sick.
Goofy playing this kind of smart, but just no responses to the right situations.
Oh, the glasses are off now.
There they go. Oh, man.
Oh, wait.
Pogo.
Are they? No, they're still on, son.
Yeah, I don't know what you got to do to knock them off. They're glued on.
They are definitely glued on. I'd be surprised if SAP decides to like sell the Salvatore Ganacci glasses.
You know,
I'm just saying.
never say never.
I would be glad to purchase a pair.
All right, Horns is bad. GG. Absolutely running away with this, man.
Maybe, okay, so now I'm inclined to believe that Horns is someone else, right? Because this guy's playing
That's pretty
damn
good.
This
Yeah.
guy, Horns is good. So,
Horns is bad. I'm good.
yeah, Horns is bad, but let's get into the next one. Ultima Weapon. That is a name I've seen and heard of for a very, very long time, actually.
Like
Well, actually, consistently, not a long time, but consistently.
I feel like every scene has one. Like has a guy named Ultima Weapon.
I don't know. I think this is the Ultima Weapon that is consistently on social media, putting out some pretty banger clips.
Oh, for sure, I know, but I feel like I've seen like Ultima Weapon in multiple different communities.
That is fair.
Yeah.
That is fair. It is a good name.
Oh, it's a great name.
It's a cool boss
Definitely a classic.
versus Dust On. do have Hop back on the screen.
Definitely aware of Dust Dawn as well.
Yeah.
Man, a lot of names I haven't seen in a minute coming out for this.
Dustin was also labeled one of the high potential players to come out of pools. Oh,
Ultima Wielder. We got mixed.
Okay, so it's not the same person. Did it say weapon earlier? Am I hallucinating?
It said Ultima
weapon,
Weapon.
right? Okay, I wanted to double check. My fault, gang. My
Producers
fault.
mixing us.
It's Ultima Wielder. Want to wield the Ultimas. I like that.
He's wielding the overheated Terry right now.
Yeah, he's about to wield some bus ass if he continues to block. And I like that.
So I'm saying, just throw him. Yeah!
Beautiful. Beautiful sequencing. Getting yourself out of dodge.
You know, like, I love seeing it because, like, they tell you, like, you have to go on offense when you're in overheat because if you're blocking, 1, your overheat is going to last way too long. 2, you're going to get guard broken. 3, you're just never going to get back on offense. And now Dustin in a lot of trouble.
I didn't realize the voices were in Japanese. I just heard, like, the
Oh, really?
little kid in the background. Come on, Kevin.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
How would you lose like that?
Yeah. At the round start, let's go, Kevin. Overhead meaty.
Full JD'd.
Yeah. Oh, give me that. Yes, sir. Being able to get the juggle if you time it
What?
on the backhand.
He shimmied himself into a wake-up throw. That's awesome.
Is it?
I mean, not for him.
Yes.
Hilariously awesome.
The grab, right?
Oh, yo! He snuffed out the stand A. Like, I actually think that should trade. Like, his stand A against that jump B.
Not at that angle, dude. Terry was directly above him.
I guess.
Ain't no way. If it was a neutral jump, yes. But he cleared the gap like a good amount.
I feel like that animation frame, which it goes pretty high, though. But you're right, you're right.
Oof.
Otto.
Yeah, knocking on the door. Tied out.
Let me get in there.
I'm gonna say tied
I
out.
dodge.
Ooh, that could have been a big whiff punish. No, he got caught back dashing into the knuckle.
Man, this Terry just gone fishing. Oh, he didn't block the second one.
Come on, son.
That was actually damage on the table. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. It'd be like that. 1 minute you're in control, the next minute eating the
That is a
bingo.
and a half. So that frame kill sets you up nicely for the overhead. Not like a solid stake.
Oh.
Damn, snake in the vents.
Don't ever see the low that often.
No, and it's cancelable, so there's no real risk behind it.
Damn.
Yeah, you can do that to kick.
That's crazy.
The knee, right?
That's very awesome for him.
I'm telling you, man, solid snake in the vents.
So give me my health back.
Ooh,
Ooh-wee.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ash up close D.
And that's, oh my God.
What an interruption, that's fine.
And he's got to challenge that there because he's losing, he's bleeding all over the place. And he might not even get a chance to use SPG at this rate.
Ooh.
Kevin touches him, he's going to lose all that health left. Yeah, good tech.
Dustin needs one bar to make that happen. Interruption. He's at 82. He can't do anything crazy. He can only do like maybe
Oh my
he
God.
Gets it for sure. Nice work. Dude, he actually had 7% left to go into another Rev XL.
That's
Kevin.
that's good optim. That's good meter management.
That's Kevin.
That's good, Kevin.
Good ass Kevin.
Good. Oh my God.
Put that on the shirt.
Tell me, man. I said, where are you going? Hold the corner, brother.
Tenno could do that technically.
Almost certainly. I was just like, put that on everything.
It's true. We got
Red Bull couldn't find it.
Ooh, counter hit. Oh, that makes the combo so much easier. Nobody overheads like Dustin. No one makes like Dustin. What do you mean, bro?
You almost got me singing out here,
No one
dog.
hits like Dustin. Come on, son. What do you mean?
Stomping around wearing boots like Dustin.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ooh-wee.
But again, I'm telling you, no one overheads like Dustin, bro.
Oh, the down C. All right, this is his one opportunity to turn this around, and Terry can definitely steamroll here with all that meter available.
As you should, as you should. The steamrolling can commands off of a single hit. Counter hit 2B. Kick him up. Give him that. Bang!
In the guts.
Off of one hit, we called it. The single hit that you needed, the 2B of destruction.